Clip it, clip it, clip it. Alrighty, hey. We're gonna do a show.
Hello.
God, I got my fingers on my glasses, now I gotta clean them. Right before the program, now I got a big old smudge. Oh.
The show must go on. You just have to work through the smudge.
No, I already can't read when I can see the letters. Like, I already have enough problems with reading comprehension and speaking at the same time that I don't think we need to add to it by making things blurry. That's like taking a person trying to pass a drunk test and be like, all right, now how about before you do that, we have you smoke a doobie and wear these horse blinders. We'll see what that does for you. I'm like,
see how that does. Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to necessarily hurt, but it isn't going to help.
No. How's everyone doing this morning?
Chats are already firing off. We got people in in all three talking rusty grammar. Wow, holy Jesus!
Feature the cowbell. I gotta have
Let's get that there.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Hi, Johnny and the Digger 420.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm gonna say right now, today's show is a lot more by the seat of my pants than it possibly should be.
Mm-hmm.
Because
that's always more.
No, it was just fucking. What was it? Was it last week or like the week before I updated Streamlabs and it made everything fucky? Mm-hmm. Now they decided to update fucking Stream Deck, and that has gone to make things fuckier.
Fuckier. Yeah.
So I like that I said it and I went up fuckier. Just like a superhero. We've been watching way too much of The Boys.
Yes.
I have been marathoning that show with you, and it is so
awesome.
much fun. I actually want the chat to have a fun chat today about it because people tried to get old Wrinkle Nuts Imholt into that show, but the problem is they hyped it up to him way too much, and it's not that their hype was misplaced. It's just that, you know, when everyone starts telling you this is the greatest thing since sliced bread, you start formulating your own opinion on what that paradise is. And then when you show up to the one that they prescribed you, if it doesn't meet the muster, you're like, well, oversold.
Yeah, that's what happened to me with the Blair Witch Project. I was working. I could not go and see it in theaters at the time when it first came out, and everyone was raving about it. Oh my God, it's the best movie ever. It's going to scare the shit out of you. Blah, blah, blah. Finally get to go and see it, but it's been so hyped by everyone else outside of it that when I finally got to see it, it just wasn't.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
It's the same thing with me.
We don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Not seat of your pants. Today's show is spontaneous and unpredictable. Marketing language, Johnny.
All right. I guess.
Okay.
Point is, my
Spontaneous,
Stream Deck is only half working because I had to find a solution, implement it, and then start rebuilding. My Abba Zaba is ready for you, says Lagwas. Speaking of which, I still need to see if I can find those goddamn fucking muscle stimulators for this Friday. This Friday is our Friday Fun Day. I picked up a bottle of some hot sauce, so we'll do hot shots. We'll do hot shots as a thing, and the second one will be hot shots part 2.
I was gonna say,
but yeah,
you need to put something on top.
But yeah, so we'll do hot shots as a thing. If I can find some more fucked up shit to eat or whatever, we'll add that to the list. I guess I'll have to check. I went grocery shopping yesterday, and I intended to go to the liquor store, but I got there too late, and so I have to stop back over there to pick up that stuff. So maybe they'll have some things over there. Ooh.
How about you?
Here comes a train, a busy little train, rushing up and down on the daisy line. Mummies and daddies, the grandpas and the grannies, everyone's aboard on the 809. Here comes the train, and here comes driver 10 too. Wah-hey! Here it comes, here it comes, here comes the train today. Here comes the train!
All right, I'm doing.
I enjoy the heck out of that song.
I'm doing just a welcome toot on the. I'm doing this hype train on the little red guy, not the doc. Well, fuck, the doctor's usually the rule. Level 1, level 1 is on the little red guy. People might be like, "Where's your Pepsi can?" Kind of broke a piece of it whilst cleaning and stuff, and so need to buy a new piece to replace that part. So that's why we don't have the soda can here, number 1. Number 2, this is like shatterproof. And so like for Friday Fun today and stuff, it's more fun. 3, I packed it full of ice cubes right before the show. So I really don't want to let... Yeah, fuck me.
Nice.
You're right. Fuck me. All right, here we go. Here's Hype Train Burn number 1. Thank you again. Normally the doctor, don't worry, we'll do a big roll on this. I'll probably die.
Lovely goodness.
Oh, it's very good. The coldness only helps so much.
Yeah.
I've been...
It looks like he's doing the moose ears with his spoons.
Thank you for the $2. Stave 28. I've kind of answered this a bunch, but in the interest, since you paid money, I'll just flat out say it again. No, that's about all. I'm not going to go into why not. Well, you know what? I'm not explaining that for the umpteenth millionth time. Needless to say, regardless of my explanation, right or wrong, agree with it or don't, it won't change the fact that the answer is still no. Thank you. But anyways, thank you for that. And thank you for the bork. I tried a hit of dabs. Wow. Did I get a high, says Westfield Some Holes. Oh.
Yeah. It's not for the faint of heart. It is a concentrate. I got some diamonds called what is it? Alaskan Mindfuck or something like that. And it really is. It's definitely only
I got
only
some
at night.
I got some Canadian CBD stuff. It's called the Canuck Cunt Puncher or Canuck Cunt Kicker. Cunt Kicker. I had it. It was beautiful in my head, but its alliteration was a degree above what I could handle. I should have known. It's my own damn fault.
Do another hit, and then you can try and say it.
I'm gonna take a break from another hit. We are 87% of the way through level 1 of the hype train, which means we might hit level 2. If we hit level 2, I'll bring the doctor out for that. Ice be damned. I will just make. You know what? The problem with ice is you can't make more. So no, I as you were talking about dabs, I actually have a comedy bit about this story. But when I moved up to St. Cloud, started playing frisbee golf all the time, doing all that kind of stuff. frisbee golf, for those of you who are uninitiated, huge pothead sport. In fact, some people say you aren't a pothead until you've embraced and loved frisbee golf. But I was doing that and all that stuff. So I'd smoked blunts, I'd smoked doobies, I'd fucking flower every which way. I had heard about dabs and things like that, but I hadn't really done much in the concentrate realm other than say like keef and things like that. And so somebody's like, hey man, you ever done dabs? And I was like, no. And he's like, well then come on over and check this out. And I was like, all right, okay, cool. And so I showed up, and that was the day that I learned what the paraphernalia device known as a nectar collector was. But the motherfucker was putting it together like in stages. And for those of you, again, uninitiated, there may still be a few of you. I don't know. Is society intact at all? Probably not. Anyways, it's the guy. He had multiple pieces of glass that he had to put together. And then he had a metal like fucking piece on the end. And like literally I said to him when I was like, dude, since when did you need to have like a fucking 2-year degree to get high? Like it's like an engineering experiment. Like I've seen simpler schematics on fucking automotive manuals. It's not, no, it's why.
I was starting to feel like I needed I was starting to feel at first like I was getting ready to do hard drugs, just with all the
right?
rigging and the special bowls and the torch. Needing a torch was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm starting to feel like
I'm a pothead. I'm all like lighted up, be like, here, hit this, man. I'm like, all right, okay, cool. I'm not used to like, you want to get high?
Okay, hang on. Yeah.
I don't want to
That
see
being
somebody flip down a welding mask and light an acetylene torch before we can start smoking weed, okay? It's just too much goddamn work. It's too much goddamn work. Lexi, I will neither embrace nor love frisbee golf. That's for gaytards. Well, that's, your opinion.
Call me a gaytard then. I really enjoyed frisbee golf.
Gaytard. Anyways,
Right back at you.
dude, I won't deny. Not only do I love frisbee golf, I still have my frisbees, and I will. In fact, you and I had a fun little tiff because you're like, I like frisbee golf. I get my frisbee and I go play golf, and then I'm like, wait a minute, you have just one frisbee, and you're like, well, excuse me for not like this. The funny part is to it though is like I'm fine with frisbee, but like for the frisbee golf thing, your argument equals quintessentially like, what? I got a ball, I got a stick, I can play golf. And it's like, no, but you're supposed to have like a driver and a sand wedge and that's like the sport and everything else. You're literally there with a fucking kickball and a baseball bat. And you're like, what? I'm putting with a wiffle bat. Fuck off.
If I can score, if I can play frisbee golf amazing with an actual frisbee, just one single frisbee, standard size. Imagine how great I could be if I had like professional little discs and stuff that had special edges and angles.
Well, no, it's not that the
you could kick your ass probably.
Possible. Ooh, wow. You beat
no,
somebody who's remarkably more able-bodied won in a competition of athletics. Me running. No, dude. But in the case of the frisbee golf thing, it's not that you can't do it with a frisbee. It's that your frisbee will make it remarkably harder. It'll take longer. Your shots are smaller. So you're right. If you switch,
so I'll be way better if I switch.
Right. I mean, that doesn't mean you'll be better than me. I mean, probably because I suck balls and I have to learn to throw a whole new way. I have to learn to master my friend's throw that I couldn't get back when my legs worked. So it's like, fuck that. We'll try. Oh, okay. I've been jealous of my buddy Lucas's throw my entire life. He has he's told me the rules. Fucking line your finger on the inside of the lip. Fucking crank her back as far as your wrist and your hand will go, and you just whoo, and they just coast. Forever. Is it a slow shot? Yes, but you don't. It's like a UFO. The thing fucking floats. I remember literally having to wait for a fucking to go run to the bathroom with my hand going like, is this thing gonna drop anytime soon? Like, I gotta pop off into the trees here and take a squeak, or squirt. Fuck, I can't speak today. Yes, I take squeaks in the woods.
Schaefer Days, good to see you. And thank you, Lexi.
St. Aaron saying frisbee shooting is better. I'll agree. I'm also remarkably surprised. Like the the YouTube chat is a lot slower than the other two. We finished. I don't think we made level 2, but oh well, that's fine.
Okay.
But we finished like 87% or something there with that first hype train. Thank you again, very very much, Rex Dart and everybody else. I have to ring the cowbell for those two. Where did I put that? Some
Yes.
All right. And for those of you, for those of you who are like, oh, why don't you say Bell Yeah anymore? I didn't realize it was a Jim Norton bit. I'm not going to steal his bit. Cowbell coming in for those two. Thank you for supporting the program. Hey-o. Shade for days, thank you. Shade for days justifying the mistake I made saying, when you fart in the woods, that is a squeak. All right, so yes, I guess I squeak in the woods. Sometimes, I don't know if you know this, for dudes, sometimes we like to squeak while we pee. You know, just a little.
Well, sometimes you can't help it. Just kind of escapes, right?
It's just unburden your midsection is really what that's all about. All right, thank you very, very much for that. So we have a show until 4:30. We're fully funded today. Thank you for that. Rumble buyout. And I actually, I need to, oh wait, no, I did check Twitch. So the Rumble buyout and everything, we're at 35. Yeah, no, we don't have to check Twitch. I did right before the show. What was it? It was a big day on Rumble on Friday. And it was, we tend to have this happen. Either it's a big day on Rumble, it's a big day on YouTube, or it's a big day on Twitch. And today with the hype train, we might be having a Twitch day today. But either way, the money kind of goes between all three while the show goes. And so, today is or Friday, I should say, was a big Rumble day, which culminated with a payout that covered a full day and into half of tomorrow. So we are done with today and into tomorrow by $35. And then anything that goes over that, which we've already had 5 from Lab Glass and 2 from Stave in those 2 departments. So those will add up. And then the hype train that we had come in. So anything that goes over that goes to Wednesday. Then it's on to Thursday. And quite frankly, if we beat Thursday's goal, I might tentatively put it on Monday, saying that we'll earn Friday and then some kind of a deal.
Friday. Yeah.
On Friday. Because Friday is the fabulous fun day. We're bringing the torture wheel back with more ways for me to annoy myself. The weirdest part about this is it's not that this is like the most financially successful thing.
Last time I
it's
checked,
nice.
we don't have a whole lot of
It
songs
helps.
that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Like that.
Like that, yeah, that helps immensely.
That helps too. Yeah.
But you love it so much. I think just because you like this is one of those, like, is this a red flag to go with the hair?
It's not that I like torturing you, but it's a good way.
You like me being
it's a
squirmy.
Good, fun way. I like to not see
Germany. Sorry. Thought we were doing word association.
Like
My bad.
Mild irritation. The mild irritation is entertaining to me. It's not bad. It's not mean. It's not hurting. But it's mildly irritating for like days later.
I just really, really enjoy if we see her, if it's itch powder and saying goalie, goal. Well, I mean, I felt like we should update people where we were at and how the week's going. But fair enough.
Yeah.
You have a point.
To be fair, the goal is pretty good.
To be fair,
halfway through tomorrow. To be fair.
So for the first hour stuff, we have there is a tropical storm that is becoming an issue. So we'll talk about that. We've got a video from Benjamin Netanyahu as he explains, and you aren't going to believe this. A lot of people have, like a lot of public opinion and overall globally public opinion, kind of see this whole Gaza thing as a bit of an overstep, and like you're going in and you're being bad. So amidst that, amidst that backlash, Benjamin Netanyahu wants to defend the planned Gaza offensive. So we'll see what that is and how that works. We have an update, or not update. We have some information you might not have heard. There were multiple people injured in a U.S. steel plant explosion. So we'll talk about that. And then we've got some fun kind of two completely different, unrelated stories of irony. So I just thought we'd have fun. Saw this BB thing, says Prey X12. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You don't want to see it again, or just, you saw it coming, or what? I don't know what you mean by saw
I
it.
think saw it and is not impressed with it.
Oh, well, don't worry. That's kind of a serious thing. Like, I'm going to admit that's kind of a serious thing. So we did grab some other stuff too. Wait a minute. Why is this article still by? Oh, that's got to be this one.
Lapglass has got a really
That's
great
gotta be this
idea
one there.
for the
Okay.
wheel. We can put things on that are considered pregnancy cravings.
What are
Now, I wouldn't
pregnancy
bother
cravings?
putting- Well, normally, first thing I would say would be pickles, but you would really enjoy pickles.
Oh
so,
yeah, dude.
you know,
Spoiler.
that would be-
Guess
that would
what
be a treat.
Guess what I had with my lunch? My lunch was finishing up last night's dinner, and to make dinner quick and easy as opposed to just half things, there's a box of Triscuits, a little bit of brown, what is that stuff called? Braunschweiger or whatever, fucking meat paste, pate, I don't know, and some crumbly, as you would call it, squeaky cheese, some cheese curds. So just kind of cheese curd, meat pate, Triscuit cracker. Like, it was snackable dinner, but I also included a vegetable, which was pickles. Bam. Shade for days. Steak. Right? Yeah. I mean, whose idea of pregnancy cravings? Like, if I had a pregnancy craving, I'm like, well, I'd like a medium rare steak and then another one to wash it down.
You know,
Honestly, I'm going to.
some people have need of it.
There's a local grocery store, and they do like seasoned marinated steaks. And I know people are like, oh, if it's a good cut of meat, you don't need to season it. Like, yeah, it can't. Yeah. But also, that's like saying if you're a really good artist, you don't need to use a brush. Right. You could finger paint all goddamn day. But the point is, if you know what you're doing, you can make it work with whatever tools you have and use the ones you have to improve. So, quite frankly, I am not on the team of not marinating meat. It depends entirely on what you're doing. And there are some.
But what are you supposed to do with the lesser cuts of meat?
It's
Gotta
not even
eat
a
'em.
lesser cut. It was a nice cut of meat, and it's marinated and it tasted delicious.
Oh,
The point is, you
I
can
save the
still
marinade
taste
for the
good.
lesser cuts.
Well, you can absolutely. I'm not saying you don't need it. Haven't had a steak in months. Welcome to my world, Prey X12. I went fancy with what I would call high-end hors d'oeuvres, but it was still dirt cheap in terms of food. Let's see, what did I spend on that whole meal? And I made 2 meals out of it. 2 meals out of it, and the whole thing cost me going in little over $10. So that's not too bad.
That's not bad.
And
$5
I
a
still
meal.
have a healthy smidge of Braunschweiger left.
Nice.
Yeah,
I know, Lexi. We don't hear about Johnny's meat nearly enough.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Speaking of meat, I gotta pull them brats out of the freezer. I'm doing those on Tuesday. The taco brats. I'm excited to try the taco brats because the pizza brats, fucking
Sounded good.
those were delicious. So I'm excited to try the taco brats. The taco brats are up next. I have a low bar for taco brats. It doesn't have to be much taco flavoring in the meat, and we're good. It doesn't even need to have any cheese or salsa or anything. But if we do come across the line with some of those innards, ooh boy. So, and this time I'm going at it right with buns. Like last time I had to make do. I didn't have my own buns.
Yeah.
Now I've got buns. I'm gonna have 2 left though. I don't know what to do with them. Figure that out. S&P, a few minutes each side. Brown the hatch.
Down the hatch.
Down the hatch.
Yeah. It's the Letterkenny steak recipe.
Oh, I'm getting tortilla slap now.
Oh. Thank you, Saint Turan. I'm lucky. I had steak for dinner just last month for my birthday.
We totally
it has to be
relate, Johnny.
Special thing.
Eating leftover dinner from last night may make it stretch 3 nights. I make meals that I can stretch that way. This was not that. This was a snack food that I like bridged into meal just by sheer number. And then I ran out of. Here's what it is. I ran out of crackers. I gotta get some more crackers, and I can finish off the Braunschweiger. That stuff, it's something I used to always see in the store, and I was like, it's gross. I'll show it to you on private camera later. I'll show you my meat when we're alone.
Giggity. Nice.
But yeah, dude, It's what you know what bologna looks like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
imagine it as a spread.
Okay.
That's quintessentially what it looks like, and no, it tastes better than that. Anyways, it was something that I tried because of fucking Aaron. I don't even remember why. We were at his place doing a show, and we were eating Braunschweiger, and I was like, "Holy shit, this ain't bad."
You sure about that?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Oh, I'm a pothead, but I'm pretty
sure.
positive. That's where it was when it happened the first time. Weird pregnancy cravings, strangest food combos, and how to handle them. FEMA Health.
Interesting.
Okay. So he's saying we
Okay.
use like this list. Let's go over to this quick. If it's an actual list. Weird pregnancy cravings. In a nutshell,
Tuna
what
and
are
chocolate
pregnancy
milk,
cravings?
mustard and popcorn, sardines and jam. I could do the mustards and popcorn. The other two are nasty, but it would make me ill because I can't eat anything that lives in water.
Open image, a new tab.
Darn. Pickles and peanut butter. See, but he likes pickles. He'd probably enjoy that stuff.
Dude, I fucking love pickles. Pickles and peanut butter? Probably not. Pickles and peanut butter. Like, let's be clear. I'm very snooty when it comes to mixing foods. I'm fine with it in some ways. I'll try things that I would never think I'd like, and I won't know what that's the secret to getting me to try something, is you have to find a way to get me to eat it without full knowledge of what it is. The more you have to explain what it is, the more I'm like, I don't know if I want to put that in my mouth. It all what it is. It all started with Catholic school. Anyhow, ice cream needed for comfort or calcium deficiency, rich in vitamin D. Pickles, chocolate. So this is the cravings, and what do they mean? How do we know? How do we non-food items? Pika. Oh dear Lord.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize this.
Did
Like
you see what it said on the side? It said needs medical
consultation. Yeah.
consultation.
Yeah. You're fucking.
Yeah. If you're eating like styrofoam or pillow stuffing, go talk to the doctor.
Okay, so I see what they're saying here, and I wish I could get this as a fucking image on like that chart up there. So number 1, pickles dipped in peanut butter. Number 2, ice cream with hot sauce. Ugh. Number 3, chocolate milk and chicken super noodles with cheese. What Satan worshipping asshole came up with that? So wait a minute, I'm making like chicken noodle soup with chocolate milk? Like mixed
Ew,
together. I can't just have the milk on the side?
No. You've got to be having them separate, like a glass of chocolate milk and your chicken noodle soup. It's got to be separate. I know people who put a tiny little bit of salt in their chocolate milk to
That's
liven
weird.
the
I know
flavor.
people who put sugar on their pasta sauce.
Oh yeah, no, I do.
That's
put,
fucking gross, by the
sugar.
way. Not
No,
the
you
chef.
gotta put a little
the-
bit of sugar in the tomato sauce
Ugh.
to take away the acidity.
Eat a dick.
Otherwise, my stomach doesn't like it. I
Ah.
can't. My stomach will be upset for days.
That's because you're an inferior human.
I am.
Actually, yeah. I can't really judge. I was raised fucking poor country boy in a situation. Just let's say if I had a superpower, it's that I can apparently digest almost anything.
There you go.
I haven't tried non-food items, so maybe unlike pregnant
You
women,
never know.
there's never time. And that's the fun thing about this list. They mentioned that, and on this list, I'll notice of the 25 things that they recommended for weird pregnancy cravings. I don't see pen caps or paper clips anywhere among these. I feel like those would be pretty fucking weird.
Yeah, but that would be under the last heading, under the Pika.
Yeah.
Food items.
Right,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying this list seems disingenuous when we don't include any of the Pika ones, because I feel like Pikachu, that's going to be Pika. All right, so pickles dipped in peanut butter, ice cream with hot sauce, chocolate, sardines with jam, peanut butter and pickled onions, tuna and banana. Oh,
Yeah. Ugh.
I don't know, man. I might have to.
I'm glad staying a little bit further, Johnny. A little
Olives
bit
and
further down.
strawberries, frosting straight from the can. Well, that's easy.
Oh, come on. Anyone will do that. You don't have to
Get
be
me
pregnant.
get me a spoon and an insulin shot, and we've got ourselves a game. Steak with strawberry jam. Now you're just spoiling me. Garlic ice cream. I hate you, but I could do it. Anchovy stuffed
do it.
olives. Not a problem. Popcorn with mustard. Weird, but I could give it a go. Eggs with
Yeah, I could give it
syrup.
a go.
You goddamn heathen.
What? No way. Have you never? Because it's all on the plate. And the syrup touches other stuff. and it
Believe me.
tastes good.
Believe me. Ivy's mom would take peanut butter, syrup, eggs, mix it all together with the leftovers on the plate. And that's fine.
Yeah.
But I will be grossed out from it till the end of time now.
Okay. So you're not going to want one of my breakfast sandwiches then?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I can always make. Spoiler alert. I fancy myself a chef from time to time. So when people are making something, and I'm like, well, you enjoy. I hope that's lovely for you. You sure you don't want one? Like, nah, I'm good. What? Am I cooking not good enough for you? Like, no, it's not that it's not good enough for me.
No,
It's
not
that
good enough.
I would rather enjoy something I'm going to eat. I'm not going to enjoy that, and I have no problem with you enjoying it. You help yourself all day long. I'll simply put more effort into my own because it's better. I'll eat your breakfast sandwich, Digger sister. Hey, whoa.
Thank you.
Stop. Hey, y'all need to stop. You dogs need to stop sniffing around my bush. It's my bush. It's my Canadian bush. We have
thank
fun
you for
here.
that. That's good.
This is like we gotta get this moving thing figured out because you need to be here like 5 days a week because these are just more fun shows. These are just way more fun. You're not here and I'm bored. Like the audience is awesome all the time, but now it's all right. Scrambled eggs with maple syrup is good. Yeah, people like that.
Yeah.
I find it just no. Okay, I got a weird salty and sweet thing. They're not supposed to be mixed.
Oh, I love salty sweet.
See, like
Salted
I'm
caramel.
it's like salted caramel is something, and I came around to that like a year or two ago, like finally. Like,
Just a little bit of salt in, your homemade
but that's
hot
the
chocolate.
thing. Like the idea and the premise still makes me uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, no, there's
Salt
some
on
reason.
your watermelon. Is Brian around? Brian hasn't shown up yet, eh?
You could talk to him
Gonna
tonight.
see if it's a thing.
You can talk to him tonight on your program. Hey, and tonight on your program, maybe he'll be wearing his Stoney's hat. And if I
He'll be wearing his Sony
I
hat.
could pop in for a bit and find out how the meat went. If he enjoyed my meat, or if it
Well, yeah. If he doesn't show up, we'll know the meat didn't go so well.
right, it spoiled on delivery and it killed the poor bastard. All right, so garlic ice cream and chosy stuff off, popcorn with mustard. That's again fine. Eggs with syrup, cottage cheese and potato chips. Here's where, again, I'm a weird
I can
fucker.
totally do that. That's not.
That doesn't seem like a problem. It doesn't
No,
seem like
that's
something I
not
would
weird.
like. But in terms of like dare eat it, like fuck, we can do that. Grapes
I
with
totally eat it on a dare.
grapes with cheese dip. I guess it depends on the dip. That's very, very flexible. Cereal with orange juice instead of milk. Honestly, the right cereal, that's not a half bad idea.
Yeah.
That
Shreddies? Yeah. I could totally
like
do a
plain
bowl of
shreddies,
with
not frosted
orange juice.
shreddies.
Oh, no. Just a plain normal shreddies.
Frosted shreddies and orange juice, you're a serial killer. Or I guess maybe you could become. I guess if the sugar's the right way, it could kind of emulate an orange Julius. Avocado with chocolate syrup, pizza with M&Ms. Now I want you murdered. That's why. Oh,
Yeah, that's no.
unless it's a dessert pizza, like
Well, yeah. If it's a dessert pizza, there's no tomato sauce in it.
I blame black people for this next one: fried chicken and with maple syrup. That chicken and waffles thing. What's wrong with you people? I've tried things that are like I love how silent you're being right now because you're endorsing. I've had the chicken and waffles thing on like fries. I ate an entire potato chips. I had an entire bag of potato chips because they were chicken and waffle flavored, and they got it very, very right. Some of those chips were very chicken. Some of them very waffle. I ate the whole bag to figure out whether or not I enjoyed the experience, and I was still left with a question mark. It bothers me to this day. If Lay's potato chips ever comes out with a another chicken and waffle flavored like release, and I see it at my local grocery store, I will walk by and I just go, "Fuck no!" and I will turn around and go the other direction. I will go nowhere near those things. We played that game once. Your voodoo blasphemy chips. Cottage cheese and Doritos is good. Weird as fuck, but good. Again, I could understand that. The right, like we're talking the nacho. We're talking the spicy nacho, Doritos.
Any of them.
I feel like
Nacho
Cool Ranch
cheese.
would get weird with the cottage cheese.
I forgot Cool Ranch even exists.
I can't believe we're moving so much time on and interest on people on
Potato
fucking
chips, yeah.
on food. Digger's breakfast
flavors,
sandwich
yeah.
brings the boys to the yard. My
That's
breakfast
right.
Sammy brings all the boys to the yard. Damn right.
They're like,
It doesn't have no lard. I don't know. This is why I'm not
no lard.
This is why I'm not a rapper. You sent me a rap video that I'm almost tempted to play. I don't know if I put that in
I
there.
would like you to play it.
Okay.
I think these guys would really enjoy it.
As
Dude
long as I'm not.
is up and coming. He's
Well,
a
he's
young
13.
guy.
Up and coming is literally the only thing he can be.
That's true.
You know why I don't want to play it? Because he's 13. And I'm like, great, someone else is more successful than me in less than half the time.
I love that his dad's in the back. He doesn't actually say anything, but he's like the background
He's the hype man.
rapper dude. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. I think that kid's going places.
He's the hype man, or as they say
To me,
professionally, P. Diddy.
Yes, but it's its own father, so it's probably much safer.
King Kong Dog,
better.
her roast beef Sammy is best. Hey. Stop. Again, you thirsty fucking dogs, stop sniffing around my bush. It's starting to piss me off. I love that I said that and I almost made her spit take. Like, that's a joke.
I really don't know about
I
being
can't believe.
someone's boy.
Oh, hey. Sorry. You're a lady. You're somebody's bush. My bush, goddamn. Like, I love the fact that he makes that comment, I make that joke, and your face almost came. It was brilliant. So where are we? Hot dogs with marshmallows. That seems gross, but still doable. Avocado with chocolate syrup. I'm gonna say this again. Gross, but still doable.
Well, no, avocado really doesn't have that much flavor. It's more of
But it's got a
texture thing with
quasi.
avocado.
Well, it's more of a texture thing. But I'm sorry, it's got a quasi mayonnaise flavor, and
so the sweet isn't going to make any. It's going to be fine. I have no problem with that.
I still feel like it's going to be mouthfeel
chocolate,
alone.
anything.
Mouthfeel alone. I'm going to be like, Father O'Malley just came in my mouth again. It's not okay.
Well, that's a you thing, not a me.
Right. Like I said, I'm weird like that. It's about the
I'll be
mouthfeel.
okay.
Because at a certain point, it's enjoyable and it's culinary. And after that, it's closer to, it's closer to cocksucking, and I'm not okay. Pickled eggs and milkshakes. Look, if you're making a milkshake out of a pickled egg, now we can talk. But other than that, that's not that gross.
Ew.
If
Yeah.
you mean if I'm having pickled eggs and washing it down with a milkshake, that's like saying, hey, Johnny, could you eat a pickle and have a milkshake? Yes, totally could.
Yes, I could do that. I won't eat a pickled
It's
egg,
not
though.
ideal, but
Wow.
it's doable. Oh, you are Yowly again.
Well.
I'll give everyone an Al update in a minute. We haven't gotten any official news, which is technically that no news is good news. Not really. No news is there's nothing that was detected that can be done. So, but I'll let you know how we did over the weekend. Most common pregnancy cravings are chips, pickles, tuna, fruit, especially oranges. I'll be honest. Oranges and bananas I am a sucker for, as well as cherries. Dairy products like cheese and yogurt, spicy foods, sweets like candies and pastries, fast food, ice cream, peanut butter. Bizarre non-food cravings. Toothpaste, soap, dirt or clay, chalk, laundry starch, rubber. That's just a lady who wants to undo this accident, and she thinks maybe if you apply a rubber now. I'm sorry, but it needed to be there in the moment. Paper,
Yeah.
meh. Paint chips. Well, that's just because you want your kid to be dumb.
Yeah. Little lead never hurt no one.
Tell that to Tarded Timmy down the street.
That's what my mom always said, anyways.
Tarded
I don't
Timmy
know.
can't count to 10 because his mom used to eat paint chips. All right, there we go. So that's, you know what? That's not the worst idea I've heard of the weird pregnancy list.
Yes.
To add that to
Thank
the
you, Lab Glass.
Thank you
That's
for
a
that
great
idea, Lab Glass, I think also the person pushing for the muscle stimulators, which I've got to be honest.
Yes, I think so.
I understand the idea, but I feel like if we're not doing gaming, it doesn't, like, the whole muscle stimulator thing it was funny to watch me play like a horror survival game or whatever. You got to be careful what you're doing. And I'm sitting here with like muscle stimulators that are randomly pulsing. So all of a sudden my character just has like a fucking bout of Tourette's. It's like if you were watching a scary movie and someone is just like sneaking by and the killer's looking and they're like, all right, let's go. And like takes 2 steps. And then in the middle of the room, one guy's shit fun cock. And they're like, why, dude? Like that. And that was kind of the bit. Like if I put them on my arms and they make my arms tense up, like she's gonna piddle because look at the tone. But it's just I've got that muscle that's right there. Like it's crazy.
I can control myself. It's okay.
Really? Look how sculpted that baby is just from here. That's just flexing.
Like I said, mine is too. It's just hiding under its protective layer.
I don't. Yeah, that's called winter. It's called, dude.
There.
You're talking to a fellow Minnesotan. That's just called weather planning, or winterizing. I mean, that's just you're just ready for the colder climates to come in. That just means you'll be happy here. But no, my arms are getting so fucking ridiculously sculpted that it's. I'm actually like using my wheelchair this much now is getting my arms so sculpted I kind of want to work out more because I'm like, well, I can't do anything with the legs, but we can get the rest of the upper body in, and I'll be like, well,
feel free.
Jeff, I love how you're all against this. I
won't stop you.
Still need to see the movie, and this is gonna sound remarkably gay. Warning everybody now. The Mortal Kombat like reboot,
yes.
whatever you want to call it. The first Mortal Kombat redo movie. The guy that plays Liu Kang is, and I told you about this, fucking jacked. Like just and like he's not like bodybuilder ripped like you see it. Like no.
Yeah.
Like you see him, he looks like a scrawny little Chinese guy. And then you see him do one scene without a fucking shirt on. And like as he's getting ready to do his martial arts and they do their little warm-up things that they all do. Fucking Jesus. Like they even had they wrote a joke into the movie. The guy that's there in the scene is Kano. I'll give this scene away. I don't care. Spoiler alert. Okay. Kano's there and they're doing their little thing. And so they do their shit. The scene gets done. He goes, yeah. Put a shirt on, Magic Mike. And it's just fucking oh. All right. Anyways, I beg to differ. Avocado still tasty. Thank you. Stoned Clout. Stoned Out 1. Excuse me, not Stoned Clout. Stoned Out 1 following the channel. Appreciate that. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have a couple of things to talk about, serious and not serious. Let's start with a not so serious one.
Ooh,
what?
Just a second. Quickly. Brian the Science is finally here. Brian, do you put a little salt on your watermelon?
I don't know why we need to.
I do.
Why does it matter?
I do.
Why does it matter how one man waters his melon?
I'm curious.
This studio brought to you by Brian the Super Sexy Science.
The last week for that sound drop, and then we'll have to figure out who the new people are and what we do for their sound drop moving forward.
Oh.
Seasoning salt. Interesting.
I've never tried seasoning salt on watermelon. That's an interesting idea.
I'll say this. Lawry's. What was it? I put as you know a cinnamon sugar mixture thing on my popcorn that I ran out of. Yeah. I went to buy more of it and they were out. And they at the grocery store I was at also didn't have the oil buttery add-on stuff. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to go get that. But I couldn't go empty-handed because I'm like, if I make popcorn between now and then, I need something. Yes. So I grabbed a ranch powder. Mildly interested to try.
Oh, I love ranch. I love ranch popcorn. It's tasty.
You see, like you should just do this in person. It'd be easier. What was the movie thing you were talking about earlier? I was trying to remember it because I had a weird joke that the Magic Mike thing reminded me of. Something I don't fucking remember. You know what it is? Too much weird shit flying by the seat of my pants. It's no way of knowing. Lowry's specifically. Lowry's seasoning salt is one of those where I have a love-hate relationship with it because I think, like, used appropriately, Lowry's seasoning salt is great. But I was a part of far, far, far too many kitchens that were like, hey, you know what we do? We sell seasoned fries. What do? We put Lowry's seasoning salt on it. Oh, okay. Oh, we got our specially seasoned burger. What do? Oh, we just put Lowry's So literally, it's the giant fucking jugs of Lowry. Everything you make is throw food item on heat source, add seasoning salt.
Add seasoning salt, yes.
Just go fuck a duck.
I've got highs. I prefer highs at home.
Oh, I get high all the time.
Oh, high seasoning salt, you silly.
Speaking of which,
Oh. AP says that's just wrong. What, the seasoning salt on the watermelon? I'm willing to give it a try. A little bit of salt. I'm not like, tiny little bit of salt on the watermelon. It's like it does with everything else. It just makes the flavor better. So I'm willing to try the seasoning salt.
Bishop saying great rubbed into a steak before it's broiled. A dry rub on a steak can go good. I don't know about Lowry's specifically, just because, again, I kind of got sullied on that, like literally working a broiler.
Yeah, Lowry's is when I'm in a kitchen, a professional kitchen. A Highs is at home.
All right. So, we got an ad anyway, so I got to wait for that to get through. This is the tropical storm. I know a lot of you are going to phone this. Tropical storm Aaron forms, and it could become the first hurricane in the Atlantic Ocean this season. So we're going to see what there is to see about that. Tropical storm Aaron apparently causing a lot of problems for various people on the internet.
Damn it, Aaron.
Tropical storm Aaron cucking out other storms, or having been cucked out based on which side of the story you believe.
Hurricane
Point
Center
is, someone was being
cucked.
Someone was cucked.
Has developed just west of the Cabo Verde Islands, so well out in the Atlantic here. But the reason why we want to stay on top of this is the forecast models show this continuing to travel west throughout the Atlantic. So as of the 11 a.m. update, sustained winds of 45 miles per hour as it continues to push west at 20 miles per hour. Let's take a look at the first cone from the National Hurricane Center. You can see that it is expected to become the first hurricane in the Atlantic of this season by Thursday. Now, this current forecast shows it possibly becoming a major hurricane by Saturday of this weekend. Now, to give you some perspective of how far this would be from the U.S. based on where the cone ends, you can see quite some distance that it's got left before it.
Now it looks
So
like
why do we care?
Well, it might, if it gets to be too big, it could hit the Bahamas, Haiti. It could punch us right here on the eastern seaboard.
It could.
It could. We don't know. It's a tropical storm right now.
It's a week away.
It's escalating. We got time. I'm going to say like this, fucking image department, did we want to think about this? This looks like either a really weird money shot or like somebody's trying to put a microphone in front of America's penis.
Yeah.
Trying to catch a dick sneeze? What's going on?
What do you got to
make
say?
it to the U.S. if it in fact gets there. And the reason I have to highlight that is there has been a lot of hype on social media I've seen about this particular system. Now that we have a well-defined center with Aaron, we'll be able to get a better idea of where it could go over the next several days. Now, 5 to 7 days is a
probably gay, knowing where Aaron goes most of the time.
Reasonable forecast, but everything outside of that is very much an educated guess because we have a lot of factors.
All right, I'm going to get this. Will Tropical Storm Aaron keep delaying its landfall? If it's that big, it'll probably continue growing, says Brian. All right. It's supposed to go northeast eventually. No one knows if Aaron can get there. Aaron does like his well-defined cores, right? That's where it all starts in. It's a well-defined core.
Go into not only the steering, but also the strengthening of tropical systems. So what I'm showing you right now is our tropics tracker. So the areas in green and blue indicating the tropical moisture from Aaron. And then the areas you're seeing shaded in red, that's going to be wind shear. Now, wind shear helps to shred tropical systems apart, and it keeps them from strengthening. As you can see, by Thursday of this week, that's when the forecast cone had predicted that it could become at least a Category 1 hurricane. You can see that wind shear still to the north and south of the system, but as we make our way toward the weekend, that moisture is definitely able to overcome the shear based off of this particular forecast.
It shall overcome. So yeah, it looks like if it goes the way it's predicted to, it could get some strength and it could hit us on the eastern coast. But the worst part is these are the areas that got ravaged last year that still didn't get proper.
Still haven't been helped.
Right, because it was okay for FEMA to tell American citizens to fuck off for the sake of...
they voted for Trump.
Right. Well, here's the thing, though. I feel like now, and you'll love this. Thank you, St. Aaron. Thank you very much. I don't believe that the whole, like, FEMA didn't do that. And I know people are like, oh, they did. No. I totally believe they did what they did, but I think the whole Trump thing, MAGAtism was just a red herring. I feel like the whole MAGA thing was a bailout just to cover up the fact that they did it. And
They didn't do anything, yeah.
Well, the reason might be like, well, why would they cover up the fact that they did it with just using the reason being, no, because their plan was to do it. Like, that was what they were covering up, that they were planning to deliberately leave those people fucked over.
Yeah, yeah.
Not just because they voted for Trump, but because they want the land for...
in general, they need the land, yeah.
And they want the land. And just with the stuff going on in Malibu and everything
Hawaii.
else. And Hawaii, yeah.
Yep.
Hawaii's
These
floating away.
Fantastic, amazing storms come out of nowhere and just ruin people's lives in huge swaths of land. Housing is destroyed, and then suddenly, some secret people come in and scoop up all the properties at a really, really low price. And now you've got what is the lithium mines? Allegedly, is what they're looking for.
Yep.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Oh, that one was a healthy hoot.
Yeah.
As the
Why
kids
aren't
say,
they on each other's laps like usual? You're scaring me. Dark side Aaron. It's okay. It's just because we're looking at a video. See, now we're back in each other's laps again. It's okay.
Now now I'm finger popping my co-host. Now I'm not. See what I mean?
Or maybe he still is, and he's just got that kind of long arm.
I got Stretch Armstrong hands. It's how I'm able to flick her bean from across government lines.
From Sunday into Monday of next week, where there is a lot of uncertainty, some models have the system making a pivot to the northwest and north, and some have it going a little bit further to the south. Now, it is worth mentioning that a majority of the models do have that
We'll find out.
St. Aaron, you're right. Never trust a federal agency that houses mass grave containers. Mass amounts of grave containers, yes. Yes.
We have grave
Don't
containers?
trust them. Oh, FEMA's, got loads and loads of grave containers.
They planning to kill people?
Well, they were planning to have an awful lot of dead people.
I know how that goes. You're just so excited that everybody around you is just going to be... Then you wake up and they're all still here. Like, fuck! All right, anyway.
Another day.
It was all a dream. The weird part is the way I woke up from that dream is everybody was gone, and I was so excited. I had all these books I was going to read, but then my glasses broke right beforehand, and I was like, no! There was time now! Anyways, if you don't know that reference, then F you. You don't enjoy fun TV. Let's see. So we have that. Excuse me. I'm trying to talk my way through this cough. We have that storm thing to get to. We're an hour into the show, so hope you're all having a lovely time. Fuck it. Let's do this. Fucking in the latest from I'm Not Surprised Weekly. You know what? Fuck it. I'll say it. I'm leaving this there just because I enjoy the fact that the fucking hippo is, in my imagination, just fucking pissing on him. You know what? I don't care what people really bold stuff. Fucking Hitler take two here. I'm really not okay with this dude and what he's been doing. Licking the tonsils with those. Oh fuck! I can't read. Tickling the tonsils with those fingers. Look, I'm not a doctor. I never went to anything even the highest we got was honors biology. I'm just going to say from what I understand, those two systems are not directly connected. So the idea that you could go in that door and reach the tonsils, I feel like means some sort of massive unsanctioned detour. Yeah. You punched your way through a wall you weren't supposed to at that point.
Hey, I know.
What the
we still
fuck
don't have a death
on?
count from the North Carolina hurricane.
Yeah. And we've got another one coming in. There's so many people that are still trying to rebuild their lives. Again, cut to, spoiler alert. It's like they did it on purpose. Sandwich. Got to stay on top of Aaron. If you are beneath Aaron, it will crush you. Jesus. There's a good core finger. That sounds like she's finger popping you, Johnny. Oh.
Oh.
Do you think she can snap her fingers? What? I don't know what. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone, says Uden. Oh, that's right, Uden. Oh, dude, that's right. This dude, this dude, like, I don't know who this is, if it's a new person or probably like a regular viewer changing it. This person threw that name up there with a super chat for somebody this morning. And so so Aaron was like, Uden with $5 and then like he says what it is and then he realizes what he did and he just went kind of stopped for a minute. Snuck it through the line. He read the name and the does that not pop out to you?
Was that Uden?
In the Jewish terms, they would refer to them as the Juden.
Oh, I did not know that. I did not know that.
Now, I don't think it was spelled that way, but that's phonetically how you would technically say it. So.
Oh, I did not know that.
That's why I love being a Polish-Lithuanian mutt. If my Polak stupidity ancestry can't get me out of it, odds are I've got a card that'll match. Like it's like having multiple fake IDs. It's like because there's a fair amount of quasi Irish heritage that popped through in my appearance, so I can milk that dime if I want to. But then I have the Polish Lithuanian dad side. We got that, and then like I said, 1% Japanese. Like if I really need to, let's get on a boat.
Okay.
I like sushi. Just means Jew in German, right? It's not like it's offensive. Okay. But it was funny that Aaron like exclaimed it and then did it and then realized what had happened and went, "Oh, we've been Jesus, Ned, they're coming right for us." Like it's one of those where it was innocuous and it's not like it's a slur not like it's a slur or a slang term or anything. So there was nothing wrong with it, but it was just like he said it and then he realized what he was saying afterwards. It was fun. It was a good time.
International outrage. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu doubling down.
We have about 70 to 75% of Gaza.
It's not even. We have about 70 to 75% of Gaza. That false flag attack of October 7th was a really, really smooth play.
Under Israeli control, military control. But we have 2 remaining strongholds. Gaza City.
Right. Guys, look, we have 70% of this space under Israeli military occupation. So would you say maybe that it's almost like the problems that keep happening are deliberate so you have an excuse to go in further? No. You see, the problem is we still don't have the other 30. It only works when we own the whole thing.
All of it. Yes. We need it all. And these people won't leave, so we've just got to take care of that problem too.
Right? Yeah, let's not feed them, not allow them to get food. In fact, if they have the audacity to approach a food line with a bowl, we'll shoot
right
them.
on them.
Oh, that
or
too.
that. Yeah.
That too. Although look, I can't as much as I would love to. I can't fault Israel for food drop incidences because back during, I don't know if it was Iraq 1 or Iraq 2, but during one of those events, I think Iraq 1, there was a period at which we were dropping food and we were dropping bombs. We weren't really sure which one. Sometimes they might. Yeah. So it's like, hey, here comes a box. Will it explode when it lands? Or is it an explosion of flavor? Yeah, so I can't really scoff at that one without being a bit of a hypocrite, admittedly. Still, like I said, what would we call them? The planetary size balls on this piece of shit. to go,
Yes.
look, we have 70% of the area, so obviously the unruliness is just because we don't have the 30. And after all, how could you possibly understand anybody living in this area maybe wanting to fight back from the force that has 70% of it going, look, the problem is we just don't have all of it. So let's, again, like one of the last conferences he gave, and I was critiquing this, he's like, oh, well, it turns out the city structures and everything in the core of the city are where their strongholds now. I was like, right, you turned everything else into rubble, including that entire region's infrastructure. Your argument might as well be, we need to bomb this area here because it's the only one we haven't bombed yet. Like, there's still a building or two left above ground. We have to do something about this. I know there's religious stuff involved in all of this, but for me, it's just like, no, as someone, like, if you fucking put that in Minnesota and someone's locking me in and doing this, like, no, I'd hope we'd be fighting back. And so you can't even argue to me that, oh, well, if they would just stop fighting back. And it's like, no. I'm sorry. When does it end? When does it effing end?
When he gets it all.
Right.
I think he's
and that's
pretty
literally
clear on that.
Yeah. And the worst part is like he's allowed to just declare this now. It's all good.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck about any of this. I don't care about the stop giving them money. I agree. But again, it's like I said, as backlash grows, honestly, I think I mentioned this to you. With the way this asshole is going, like, one of two things is going to happen. Either that whole region is going to suffer, like, a whole bunch of fucking genocide as he wipes out more and more groups of people to get more space for himself, or there's going to be the backlash of, like, what people will call the second Holocaust. And it's like, right, well, I'm sorry. In this case, it's
at one point, they made an edict where people were no longer allowed to leave Israel, and I don't know if that's changed, if that's been removed or not. But I know at one point no one was allowed to leave Israel, and tinfoil hat conspiracies say that they want a certain group of them want Israel and in Jerusalem in particular wiped off the mat. That's supposed to trigger some more stuff. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Brian saying let it happen. So Sunday's news conference, he blamed social media bots on the turn against Israel. See, this is one of those where I hate that we don't have, like, I grew up believing, like, because, you know, when I was younger, both in stories and everything else, and just the way it had been shaped at that time, and I was young and naive, I believed that we had, like, reporters that held people to account with, like, gotcha questions. And so, like, that Sunday's news conference, he blamed social media bots on the turn against Israel. I would have loved to have seen one reporter go, sir, don't you think it's because you're being a genocidal maniac taking over Gaza? I mean, I don't think the bots made... So, sir, are you claiming that the only reason the IDF is murdering children in food lines is because the bots made them do it? Is that what you're saying? Like, I don't like that it's literally public out in the open, and we can't just say to his face, like, no, we're not okay with this because it's literally fucking wrong. Like, killing people who were in line to get food. I don't care if you believed there were insurgents in amongst them. Like, there were children that were shot. And again, their only crime was being willing to risk their lives for breakfast. And oh boy, howdy did they fucking lose. And I am not okay with that. And then to have this fucking cunt bag on stage going, look, the remaining Hamas strongholds are in the 30% of the region that we haven't already taken over. Which, by the way, all of the, from just dissident to militant people against us have been screaming that it was all a ploy for us to create what we call Greater Israel. Like, again, we'd like to prove you wrong by doing exactly that. I'm sorry. I was happy when he was ousted the first time, and I just fucking I want him, like, in front of the Hague or whatever. I honestly, I want America to, I want his actions to be the reason that America, like, and this is one of those, like, I was hopeful for Trump things. I didn't vote for him. I wanted him over Kamala. I hate that I have to do that as a disclaimer. Next time I'm going to fucking vote just so I don't have to fucking explain it every time. But,
right? You know?
right? They were right. It would have been easier. You know what?
At this point,
you know why I'm mad? Because they were right. But no, I would love it. I would consider it everything worth it if fucking Donald Trump went, you know what? We are officially done. We are no longer friends with Israel. I'm cutting ties with Israel because this is not acceptable. His behavior on the world stage. Israel's on its own. We're done funding their Iron Dome. We're done funding their bullshit. We're done being an Israel first country as the nation of America. We're done being an Israel before ourselves country, and they're on their fucking own. And then just watch that fucking shit show ensue and just finally be done with Israel. That would be fine. And quite frankly, I wouldn't be happy to hear about the strife and turmoil that would probably follow such an event, but I also I'd understand why it's happening.
And the central camps in the Moassi.
In a press conference today, the Israeli leader was clear. He wants to control the entire Gaza Strip.
Right. He wants to control the entire Gaza Strip because they haven't taken enough of it. They haven't killed enough of the people. Hamas disarmed. He wants Hamas disarmed. Buddy, stop giving them weapons if you want them disarmed. All right. All hostages
he wants
free.
to build a golf course there, says Craig.
dude. Well, that's why Trump's in favor. All hostages freed. I've got a way you can do this. If you get the fucking IDF out of there, all of the Gaza people you're holding. He meant he meant the fucking. Oh, he meant the Israeli hostages. Yeah. Honestly, if
you didn't say the magic word.
Oh, okay, Jew. Is that the magic word?
That's better. Yeah.
If they made a porn parody to the war in Gaza, it would be. Oh, Jesus. Jelly for the smelly. That's borderline. That's borderline. Take the chat off the screen. Just not gonna finish reading it out loud. Awesome. This is an adult program, by the way. You shouldn't have your children watching. Why are you saying it?
Yes,
just
please.
In case. Make sure we're clear here. All right, so I'm done with that. I can't do that anymore. Fuck that guy. I'm so pissed about that. We've got the steel plant thing, and we'll get into that. We'll do that, and then we'll do something a little lighthearted and go into the irony stuff. Let's go. We've got a couple different views of it. This is an aerial view. It's a short clip. Now, this is in the U.S. I forget where. It's a steel plant, which makes me think it's probably like more Michigan, Wisconsin, like that range, maybe? Iron Range, perhaps?
I thought it was...
Or in... I don't know. Fuck. Again, I was just pulling up the video. Pittsburgh. Okay. I was way off. So this is a steel plant in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, not Pittsburgh, you asshole. Explosion at U.S. Steel Clairton Coke Works. Multiple people injured. Let's see here. This tweet, I think, is... Again, another 8 second. Nobody wanted to film it for more than 8 seconds. It's weird. I'm starting to feel like it's a setup when everybody films exactly 8 seconds worth of footage.
Yeah.
So there you go. Big old clouds. I'm curious. Perth. No, I'm trying to close the window, not. So let's exit that. Dispatchers confirm multiple people have been injured. The extent of those injuries is unknown. Clairton Mayor Rich Latanzi posted the following. Just a report of an explosion, asking for multiple ambulances. My prayers go out to anyone involved. All right, so we still don't know why, but
don't know why.
There's a steel plant in Pittsburgh that ain't there no more. Oh boy. That's the perfect time. You know, we've already got tariffs and everything on foreign steel. I'm glad our steel plants are blowing up. That'll really help us. That'll really help the infrastructure.
That helps all the,
All right. I'm going to go to this. I don't think you sent this to me. I think I just came across this one. There's a couple. Okay. You didn't send this to me, right?
No.
All right. This is one of those, like, I've done real or fake things where I'm like, is this real or fake? This is a tweet that somebody sent, and they said something about, like, park dancing done right or whatever. Somebody's, as opposed to a flash mob, somebody decided to do this. I'm simply mesmerized by the dude. Like, I watched half of this video and I went, all right, we'll put it on the show, because it's just, it's odd. Oh, Jesus. All right, I'm turning your fucking music off. Like, dude, what is it with Chinese people and robots? They're good at making robots that seem human. They're good at making humans that seem like robots. Why? Why is there one species that's like designed to blur the line? I'm uncomfortable right now. They're making the F bots and the Kung Fu bots and the soccer bots. And now we got guys out there.
Headless dog bots.
The headless dog bots are terrifying. The headless dog bots will be the end of us.
Yes. Did you see when they duct taped loudspeakers or like bullhorns where the head should be for COVID?
No.
That was really, really scary. Yes.
That is creepy.
Yeah.
The creepiest thing. I put those ice cubes in there, and now there's an influx of water. Still a little bit. Come on, there we go. Perfect. Okay. What? What the fuck? Oh, it's Epstein. Oh, dude, that's Epstein. That's even funnier. That is even funnier. So yeah, dude, this dude's ability to do this shit is weird as hell. Notice how this is happening, and again, something else that concerns me: these people aren't freaking out and attacking. Like
no, they're watching.
You need to stop this. Whatever this is needs to be stopped. Like either A, out of a sense of self-preservation, because you can't trust whatever this is, or B, out of a sense of national preservation, because as America, we can't trust whatever the fuck this is, and we need to nuke them. And so, like, I want Donald Trump to get the football right now because this dude has what the fuck genes. Again, there are mimes that work their whole lives and they can't do this shit.
They're not that good, yeah.
Again, somebody stop him. I gotta admit, without the sound, now it's creepier. Now he's just air humping us.
Yeah.
You know she's watching this like he never could throw that kind of a dick. She's so jealous of whoever his significant other is, hopefully a woman. Like, she's just like, somewhere there's a very lucky vagina, and I got saddled with this fuck. Again, I'm sorry. That guy better be a robot or fucking lock him the fuck up. That's not okay. That is not okay. Am I the only person who's severely...
Wow.
What are you doing in my swamp?
I bought an Asian sex bot. Pretty happy with it. Well, that's great, Mr.
Well,
Scott.
that's good to know. Yeah. He's got more thrust than length or girth. He's Chinese, says AP.
Jesse saying, I love this. Johnny's exotic robots. Does MSO? No. So again, that dude is fucking weird as fuck. There's no point to it. I don't know who it is.
Cool.
There's
honestly, no purpose for it.
Absolutely cool impressive amount of personal body control, and maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
It stems from jealousy. I'm an ugly individual. I'm sorry. And my lighter's dead. What the shit?
You need some more butane.
Nope, I just checked.
Torch viewers. That's crazy. Pull up David Elsewhere. Play the video where he's in the white pants and orange sweater. It's insane. Says Uden.
All right, I will look that up. David, he said David Elsewhere. I'm assuming he means look it up on
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes. David Elsewhere. Tigger's exotic robots? No. No, I can't be held responsible for anything as important as robots.
All right, I need the which one?
White pants and orange sweater.
Like I see there's a compilation with him starting with white pants and orange sweater one. I'm looking for just that, and I'm not seeing it. There's a compilation one, but how long's the compilation? It's 18 years old too. Okay. Freestyle dance. All right, so when does David get into this? Is this I don't know who again, the problem with this, I don't know who this is. And I'm pretty sure like I don't know what this is, and I'm not going with it. It's too blurry.
It's called collaboration.
Yeah, that's great.
With a K.
Yeah, I get it. It's just I can't find Mike Song plus David Elsewhere collaboration 2 2001. I'm finding a video 20 years old and it's blurry as shit. I can't find I'm not finding any other version of it, so I'm not going to. It cool and all, but we're okay. That's all right.
Thank you, Fallen. He's got a PSA out there. Warning, do not buy your sex bot off of Temu. 1, they installed the vagina sideways. 2, it shocks me when it gets wet. Teeth are jagged and sharp and equals a cheese grater. So yeah, no Temu sex bots. Probably not a good idea.
It's an amazing video. Cool. It's grainy, blurry, and I'm just not.
I will go look for it later.
It's fine. Just again, I pulled up the weird video because we just had a weird dude dancing video. Like it was fun. It was something to have fun with for a few minutes. Like we did. We just made a few completely harmless, nonsensical jokes off of what they're like. Oh no, since this is vaguely like that, I demand you do this. Like I'm right, but we have a show, and so like I'll give it a try. But if I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, cool.
Well, if I think he means, I invite anyone to watch that on their own time. He was so good in that video that Heineken hired him for a bunch of commercials. I'm sure it was awesome. I just, like I said, it was. I don't know if I can do a fucking audio. I don't know if it's trademarked or whatever. It's over 20 years old. Things were different then, so they might. I don't know. You know what I know? I don't know. I wasn't feeling it, and I don't know what I'm looking at, and I'm like, I need a better version at the very least. And I couldn't see one readily available. Invite anyone. Johnny, we have Civil War reenactments. Why do we never have Hiroshima ones? Well, because I feel like that would be in Japan. That's why you asking me. Yeah. We reenact the Civil War because we were both the givers and the recipients of the Civil War. The Hiroshima thing would be us just bombing Japan every year just as a goof. Like, that's not, I'm not sure that's quite the same. I feel like you know that in your heart. You knew that when you asked. Mr. Squatch, buy them straight from Japan. That doesn't sound shady at all. The Debbie Does Dallas reunion was a sad affair. Well, that was kind of the whole reason.
You're all in walkers right now.
Well, this morning, what the hell? I didn't even say anything funny. Yeah, dude, I have no idea what to. I don't have chats open unless he steps off screen to leave me to alone for the show. He'd rather I not be in the chats. It's a thing lizard. Nucleatic Gaming apparently trying to slap your button.
Thank you.
With the lizard sticker. All right. Well, there you go. There you go. All right. So this we've got two ironic stories, and we'll start with this one.
Okay.
First one is about a local a politician here in America named. Let me know if this name rings a bell. Beto O'Rourke.
Oh no! No.
What?
Oh no!
Why?
Is he still around?
Yeah.
Beta? Oh god.
Yeah. Well, his name's Beto. That's the best part about Beta Rourke here. Beta Rourke here is such a beta, he won't even be a beta because he was alphaed out of that by the original beta, whoever the fuck that was. So now he's Beta-O. Just a small step down from a beta. He's a Beta-O. To fully cuck it out. Anyways, this is a fairly short clip. It's only 59 seconds. He's talking about what they're going to have to do to win an election. And I don't know who or what level of election he's talking about. The funny part is they say those who can't do teach. Well, then in a political sense, that's this guy. Because this guy is telling them, he's trying to teach people what we need to do to win the election. And be like, keep in mind, your record is exactly what? And it's like, look, but the point is, I keep trying. This is quintessentially the guy saying, you got to believe me. This is what it takes to win. I know because I've never done these things and I keep losing. Like, that's the only way you can sell it. But let's hear his pitch first. Maybe he's on to something.
Him stop us. Are you with me on that? Ándale. It also means, as Mark was saying earlier, we don't await the punch thrown by these would-be fascists to land. We punch first, and we punch harder. We want California and New Jersey.
Guys, we don't wait for these fascists to get violent and inflict their will on us. We get violent first, and we get more violent first.
Right?
Okay, I'm starting to see why he keeps losing. I don't think he understands how this works. So your argument is what exactly? All right, this is 20 seconds. Let's give you the other 29 and not be a dick. Let's hear it.
Jersey and Illinois and Maryland and every other state where the Democrats hold the governor's mansion, the assembly, and the state senate to redraw their congressional districts now, not wait for Texas to move first, to maximize Democratic Party advantage. Listen.
Because they haven't done that already. Spoiler alert, they totally have. Also, by the way, and this is the one that excites me the most, all of you fuckers still have a huge problem when that fucking census rule comes into effect. So...
What census rule?
Oh, I thought we discovered it on this show. Apparently, district lines and congressional seat allotment and all of that, it's based on the American census. Well, illegal immigrants get to count like towards the census. Like, so they get to, they set up stuff based on, again, why
illegal immigrants.
That should never be a thing. You should not, like, no offense, you don't get to have a say in the country that you're not legally a resident of. And if you don't like that, well, either A, get your shit together, become a legal resident to have a say in the matter. B, don't be here. It's... Anyways, but yeah, so...
You may say to yourself, well, those aren't the rules. There are no refs in this game. Fuck the rules. We are going to win whatever it takes.
Remember, guys, that's a fascist organization. We can't stand what they are, so fuck the rules. Throw them out the window, because we will be more fascist first so long as we win. Like, I mean, he does have a point. There are no rules, like, but again, their system is it has been this way this whole time, so it's not like you guys haven't done that. Also, Beto O'Rourke, the fact that you have continued to run for office with that fucking name.
That's not even his real name.
What?
That's not his real name.
Don't tell me. We don't await the punch to be thrown by these would-be fascists to land. Right. We don't wait the punch to be thrown by these would-be fascists to land. We throw our fascist punches first. And,
right.
And I was actually telling you about this because, spoiler alert, I hang out with this girl a lot because I'm like totes bedazzled by her. Anyhow, so we've been watching The Boys on Amazon, much to your delight. And I was explaining how, because there's a lot of very subtle narratives and some very not so subtle narratives in the show reflected on current day, both from the source material of the comic books and from the people like producer Eric Kripke and everything else. So I was commenting on that, and one of the things I was talking about they had someone in the show that they were painting like, and I was telling you how this was back then when it released. They were painting him kind of like a right-wing extremist Trump supporter. And well, not necessarily Trump supporter. Nowadays, we'd say right-wing extremist Trump supporter. But they were painting that kind of a person. And I was telling you how funny it was, like, January 6th, everything else, like, we don't see all of the big violence incidences that were threatened. We don't see these fucking white supremacist groups marching left, right, and sideways. And, well, it's because they won. No. But remember how the whole deal was? They were gonna take control and be emboldened, and the first step was Donald Trump getting in office. It's almost like, and again, hear me out, it's almost like that was a big psyop set up by the other team to be like, look, if he gets in charge, KKK. And that didn't happen.
They wouldn't do that.
But like I said, so I was telling you, it's like, thank God none of this subtle messaging ages horribly, where you can go, oh, you painted this narrative about this boogeyman and his Nazi followers, and it turns out the people who went violent and started attacking their neighbor at the drop of the hat was your Rainbow Coalition friends. You fucking assholes. So, all right. Yeah, anyways. So that's just, again, that's fun. So that's the Beto O'Rourke one.
Hey, well, good to see you.
Fuck the rules. We're going to win whatever it takes. After a ruling against him in court, he seems to have dispensed with democracy in favor of anarchy. Oh, I have no idea what the ruling against him in court was. So we're going to do an update on this story, move off of something not quite as serious. Were you here? Did you ever hear about Trump Burger?
Yeah, vaguely. Wasn't it like a pop-up burger chain?
11 confirmed.
Yep. So Trump Burger.
Is he giving people food poisoning?
No, it's even worse than that.
Oh.
Now,
no.
Now the Trump detractors are the people who pretty much at this point, like the lady in Washington, paint and or believe the narrative that he's just up and arresting brown people, and literally, and that it's going to be slavery 2.0. So, and as a new feather in their cap, they have this: the Trump Burger owner picked up by ICE. Nobody's, even if you're a Trump supporter, you're not safe.
The owner of Trump Burger Restaurants, which has several locations in the Houston area, has been arrested by Immigration and Customs Enforcement and now faces deportation. ICE says Roland Diani, a 28-year-old from Lebanon, overstayed his visa after entering the U.S. back in 2019. He was...
All right, 2019. So if you overstayed your visa, but you had enough time to set up multiple burger chains?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you couldn't renew your visa or apply to be I got some fucking very spoiler alert news for you, buddy. If you have money, like shit fucking glides in this country. Like,
right?
Like fucking... this country is streamlined to the bejesus belt. If you've got the buckage, like you've cut to the front of the line, like, and I'm saying that as a handicapped person, I get to the front of the line on every fucking, like, you know, Valley Fair ride that I want. But like, you get that for everything when you're rich.
Yeah.
Taken into custody in May and is now out on bond as he awaits immigration proceedings. In a statement sent to KHOU 11, an ICE spokesperson told us, quote, "Under the current administration, ICE is committed to restore integrity to our nation's...
Integrative farms. Well, I mean, that's the way to get the message across. Doesn't even matter if you suck Trump's ball sack with your burger chain. Visa. I will say this. Fall great. Ha 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 ha. Sucks to suck. I'll be like, I don't know if I think he's as sincere anymore. Because I thought that was one of his things, is he was big on Trump and America and getting the illegal immigrants out. It's like, yeah, but you are one.
But you're one of them.
Did he think that would throw the scent off? Like, well, this guy can't possibly be an illegal immigrant. Nobody would even dare report him. He runs the Trump Burger.
Right. Immigration system by holding all individuals accountable who...
This is another thing I have a question about. How is Donald Trump not suing the shit out of this guy for likeness and infringement?
Okay.
He's got his picture everywhere. It's called Trump Burger.
Wild and crazy stoner.
Like, that's a slam dunk lawsuit.
Trump's letting him get away with it because it's all a setup. and they knew that he was illegal, and they were going to pick him up so that Trump could then say, "See, we pick up everyone, even people that are for me. We'll pick them up and toss them back out if we need to."
I mean, I totally believe
Tinfoil
it.
hat theory.
I totally
And
believe
that's why
it,
he's okay with it.
but I just not
'Cause,
even
yeah,
okay with it. But again,
otherwise,
it's a blatant.
he should have-
like if I opened a sandwich shop called Rosie's Roast Beef and I had pictures of Rosie O'Donnell everywhere, and I said, "Hey, come get Rosie's
too.
Rancid Roast Beef," and it's just spoiled roast beef sandwiches, like she'd be within her rights to be like, "No, you closed Rosie's Rancid Roast Beef."
Kanye
It's called
sued
It's a pirate shop.
burger chain. He sued a burger chain in Australia because they had a Kanye burger.
That I feel
So,
like
yeah,
now that's petty. That's petty. Like a food item on a menu is a goddamn badge of honor. Well, maybe. I guess we have to hear what the food item is. It can be a badge of honor or it's a blatant insult. But like naming an entire restaurant and theming an entire restaurant after a active person, in this case in politics, but an active public persona and all of that. That, like I said, that's a very, but like, hey, we've got a Kanye burger. Like, oh, go fuck yourself. Like, that's one of those, really? You're going to get pissed at them because they have a Kanye burger?
Yeah.
Oh. Was the Kanye burger called N-words? Never mind.
No.
Paris? Anyways,
No.
So Trump burger arrested as an illegal immigrant.
Illegally enter the country or overstay the terms of their admission. This is true regardless of what restaurant you own or political beliefs you may have.
Jesus is my savior, Trump is my president, and I'm guessing Uzbekistan or wherever the fuck you're originally from is going to be your forwarding address.
Yes.
Best of luck to you, sir. He's going to take all that money with him. Hooray. Well, here's my question. I bet you there's a few people. Wait, what happens to Trump burger? I gotta go get my Trump burger and my Trump fries and my Trump drink in my Trump truck.
Right?
I'll say this. I get people supporting their political candidates. I'm all for that and everything. I never realized that there would be something I despise more than the bumper sticker, and it's the fucking flag shit. More importantly, the way too many flags shit. Like the people driving down the street who look like they just got off the fucking set for the newest Mad Max because they have 8 million flags. Trump's my president. Let's go, Biden. Are you triggered, limbs? I'm like, no, I'm not triggered because of your political views. I'm triggered because literally I'm seeing an example of someone who is demonstrating to all of us why, for the betterment of society, we should just euthanize you. I can't say that the flags on the vehicle are enough to justify your entire bloodline yet. But I can say I have yet to see the idiot who throws all of that shit on there that I can't look at and go, yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, and I know this is insensitive, but I'm pretty sure, like, hands down, if you just flipped a coin and went everyone that has the flags, heads, we lock them up forever, tails, we put them in what we'll call a permanent reservation, dirt side, you'd have the exact same thing, which is a better society. $5. Thank you, voice crack. $5 from Brian the Science. Johnny's Exotic Meat Market, Kanye Gorilla Meat Burger, only available in Paris location. People are going gorillas for it. As long as you get your finger licking, cotton picking fries.
Hello, no fucks. Good to see you.
It's so insensitive, but thank you for the support. I appreciate that immensely. Really close to taking another chip off of the old goal with the YouTube contributions. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yes. So let's save that there so I don't forget. And I got to make sure I didn't miss anyone else before. I think I might have. Or did we just have the two? No, we just had the two. I'm right on pace. But yeah. Wait a minute. So I'm doing the math. No, then that means the 5 does come off. Me running. I can't do shit today. So we're down to $30 over there on the goal for tomorrow. Thank you very, very much. Glad I double checked that.
Guys.
Then. All right. So
I need you to do me a favor, please.
Uh-oh, what do I have to do?
I need you to read Fall in the Greats comment.
Thank God. I thought you were going to, I need you to take me off the screen and be like, well, spoiler alert. Yeah, that button still don't work yet. We've only restored, I've only restored a fraction of them. And
okay.
I'm just glad that the sound drop ones still work. But yeah, all of the actual, like, when you need to go off the screen, it's going to take a hot minute. No Fucks Given with $5. Great to see you, Johnny. Good to see you, No Fucks Given. How you doing, buddy? Happy to hear from you. That's the Sunday thing you do, right? Where you do the trivia, the bar trivia? Yeah. I have fun watching along with that, and I've realized, like, my daughter is going to feel like I'm her grandpa eventually because I'm yelling at the TV. Like an elderly person. Like when I watch that, like I yell the answers. I don't put them in the chats. One, because 9 times out of 10 when you and I aren't directly speaking, I'm like, okay, now I can do everything that I can't do because I'm talking to you. So like this is the perfect time to like wash dishes, or my balls, just whatever I'm cleaning. And I feel like Nucleatic Gaming's Epic Squirtle Sax is it's a little insinuatory or something. I'm gonna say same thing you. All right, stop, you thirsty dog, stop sniffing around my bush. Also, I haven't shaved. Like people are like, oh, you look particularly grubby. Nobody has said that, but if they do, I haven't shaved because we're saving that for Friday, and I hate it. Mm-hmm. I hate it. It's so itchy right now. I wish I'd shave.
See? It's the little annoyances and irritations that last for days afterwards, and even before. Yeah,
I love how you're like, yeah. Why do I enjoy it? Why do I enjoy torturing this person I care about? But there we go. Squirrel
from a chatter perspective, it's a lot of fun.
All right. Well, all right. I hope from a financial and viewer perspective, it's a lot of fun on Friday. Because that's the whole point of the damn thing. Let's see. Control. That's what we got to hold down to click these. So we have our second hour stories to load. We've got a meteorologist going viral. I've got a video on Twitter that I don't remember what it was about, but we'll see. And that might be the one that you shared with me, actually. We'll see. We've got a tow. Somebody's trying to like do a job towing a car on their own. I don't know if you know this or not, but most people who tow products.
Drinks all around.
What the hell is making that noise? No.
Charlie!
Dear Lord.
Are we?
There's an ad for.
You still got boys on?
No, it's an ad for an HBO Max show. One. Two. Okay. All right, so there we go. 1, 2, 3. Which one did I not do? All right. An AI plane delivery system. All right, so we've got all of those stories to do. I've talked about this before. If you've paid attention to my rants before, you'll know the name I'm about to mention. David Rush, a fucking douche canoe that I did a lot of work, like looking into STEM stuff for my daughter, and this is somebody who's like, again, he's a juggler who couldn't make that work as a profession, so he started beating Guinness World Records and he does it for STEM, and it's like, no, you don't. You do it for you, and you sell seminars about how to beat records. Anyways, there's another one that we have. I'm gonna play a video, and I want to know what we as a society would lose if we take the people in said video and just, again, as humanely as possible, as hit a button and they're beamed to another existence, remove them from this world. Just take them out. Or
nicer than maids.
Look, if we just lock them in a facility upstate for the remainder of their lives, 3 meals a day, happy comfort accommodations, fucking video game consoles, whatever. But more importantly, what does the world gain from the act that these guys perform and do? And again, the reason for it is they want money. And so they want Guinness Book of World Records. And I want, I want that, people who routinely start beating these records and coming up with these stupid records. I want them to eventually, I want them to be treated like the mooches they are. Like if you accomplish something that's actually impressive, like say, what was it, Tom Cruise or something, he got a Guinness World Record. He wasn't trying. He was just doing something. Like most stunts.
Jumping out of the plane.
With a parachute on fire. Like most parachute jump, whatever. But the point is, like, it's the kind of thing where he did this thing. And then after the fact, you're like, hey, here's your world record for that. Like, that's one thing. This towed the wet sprocket, like, practices and, like, pre-games. And it's just the stunts that he's doing are not fucking very impressive. I've talked so much about it, we might as well just do it first. Fuck it.
Okay.
I can get this out of... It's already 2:40, which means we have literally, like, an hour and 45 minutes or so left in the show before I just go, yeah, we're done. So, so we'll just go to this, and... This is again. I fucking hate this douche canoe.
Yes, Brian. STEM like science, tech, engineering, and math. Yes.
Most baked beans eaten with a toothpick in 3 minutes.
The thing is this guy has gone on like morning news programs. I'll explain this to Brian because I guess he might know. This guy's gone on morning news programs and things like that, and said that the reason that he would beat these world records, these Guinness World Records, was to promote STEM. But if you follow all of his links and all of his trees and everything else, it's seminars about beating Guinness World Records. It's stuff that goes to him and his juggling shit. It doesn't ever do anything for STEM. There's nothing about it for STEM. The checks for beating these world records aren't written to any STEM institute. They go into his pocket. So that's all a giant lie. What we have is we have a fucking middle-aged man in fucking Ohio or Indiana or wherever the fuck he's from.
I thought juggling would be a good career.
Well, more importantly, who fucking couldn't figure out what else to do with it. And I just hate that he's disingenuous about it. He just want to, look, I have a useless skill. I had to figure out how to make the most of it. But he doesn't do that. Instead, he goes, no. He does a self-help seminar on, hey, you too can beat Guinness World Records left, right, and sideways. No. And again, some of these... baked beans eaten with a toothpick in 3 minutes. Yeah. Again, what the fuck does who cares? Like that
How
should be a thing.
many people are doing this in the first place?
4. They have 4 people. It's a team record. And
oh my goodness.
Here's my thing. Like I want them to look at a starving person who is dying of malnutrition, who can't have any food, and look at them and go, wait a minute, so you just for fun, you wanted to see how many beans you could eat with a toothpick? All right, great. You're a fucking piece of shit. Like, again, what the fuck does this do for humanity, society, anything? It's just, this is the kind of thing where it's a sullying to the Guinness World Records. What are your guys' favorite cat food brands? I'm a Friskies and Meow Mix man myself. It's a completely random, not relevant question.
I cannot use anything but the Fancy Feast cat stuff because Boo needs special food that's got less than 10% carbs.
Yeah, I was telling people upstairs that I might have to start getting Ale some specialized food. Anything is a record the first time it's done. That too, and it's just again some of these records. I feel like some of these records. I feel like you should be punished just for being like, no, I want that record. Like. I don't think any of these people should be.
Team of 4. We also needed to sign up his friends Josh and Frank.
All right, here we go. So
3, 2, 1, go.
Eating beans with a toothpick. Again.
Yeah.
You don't contribute to society when this is what you spend your time doing. And that's all this dude does. Like, that's the problem. It's not like I have a problem just with this record. Like, I have a problem with the fact that it's this same fucking chud, that it's all he does. And after he beats this record, he'll go find a new one for him and his friends to practice and to beat. Like, it's just all he does. And 9 times out of 10, they're records where I'm like, you should be punished just for having that record. Like, that should be on your criminal record. The number to beat was 429. The team managed to devour 559 beans in the allotted time. Ooh. Again, yay. So it wasn't even difficult, and I want to see the situation where it's like, sir, David, we as a nation need to rely upon you. The aliens have come, and the only way they'll let us off the hook is an eating competition of who can eat the most beans with a toothpick. It is a completely useless skill. It would never be used to do, defend, fix, build, or create anything. It is something that, like, if somebody goes, hey, man, I ate the most beans that you could eat in a 4-minute period with a toothpick, you should get punched in the fucking face. And someone should be like, that's your reward for that. The fact that you thought that was even something to do, let alone something to be proud of. Like, dude, this people's family should disown them and be like, no, just for doing that, I can't be associated with you going forward.
You're not coming to Christmas dinner anymore. Can't do it. Nope.
Brian Science, I broke the record for most days being me. I still haven't. Stan Marsh holds the record for the world's biggest shit. Oh, see, it's a South Park.
Does
reference.
that? He does that.
Okay, so we have a couple other things. Project Rebirth is one I do want to talk about before we end the show, and we've got an hour and 45, so it's
gosh, these days
close.
Go by quick.
Yeah, that's why I like having you around. Tuts, you make it streamlined. Chevy JB with $1. Johnny, you're really not in a good spot to be talking about being removed. Yeah, but I'm not saying anything I'm doing is record worthy. Like, the only money I get from anything is poor man begging on the internet because I claim to be entertaining, which your money directly supports that. But I'm not claiming to change the world. I'm not saying that your donations to my program go to the advancement of children with autism. No, I say you keep me in a house with a roof over my head, food in my gut, and money to spoil my daughter. Like, that's literally it. So I'd say I'm remarkably more straightforward. And as far as being removed, yeah, if you got rid of me, I'll tell you right now, you would not really affect anything over anything. But I'm honest about that. These cunts aren't. No, yeah, Bono was the record. Is what it is. But Bono was the record till the very, very end when Randy took a spiral shit in a toilet on the scene there, and made an even bigger record, and then they stuck the daytime TV or whatever TV Emmy that they won into the turd. All right, so we have okay, so this is
the carbon.
Okay, so we have this is the one that you shared with us. Okay.
Oh yes, the carbon.
All right, so we have the meteorologist being criticized. I can get that video a bit. The runaway sedan thing we probably want to do at some point. Although now that I put this on the screen,
enjoy all that's possible with your.
Go fuck yourself. How's that sound? You twat. All right. I'm amazed, by the way. I mentioned we were watching The Boys. I noticed nobody in the chat really spoke up on that one. I kind of figured more people, oh, The Boys is the shit. I'm like, yeah, all right. Come on. Self-help seminar. If fool want to part with their money, someone has to take it. Come on, Johnny, get creative. You too can grift doing useless things. Yeah. I already do that, though. Like, my show, it's entertaining, so it's not entirely useless, but I already grift. How much harder do you want me to grift? I set up a GoFundMe to help with moving. Not only have we not been able to find a place yet, but the GoFundMe didn't go as far as we were hoping. So it's like, all right, so now it's just going to be the moving nest egg that we're just leaving in a savings account until we find something.
Yeah.
So what do you want from me? We'll do the Bill Gates one first. You sent me this. I also saw it in a couple other places. This grosses me the fuck out. Now,
yeah, but that's okay because it's got a Bill Gates stamp of approval, so it must be good, right?
Well, yeah, but it's just, I've heard it two different ways now. I've heard that Bill Gates approves of this, and I've heard other people that Bill Gates was sponsoring the company that developed it. I don't know, but either way, we'll go looking into this. Either way, I'll say the same thing to the audience that I said to you. Yeah, but he won't fucking eat it.
Looks, smells, and tastes like the butter we're all familiar with, but without the farmland, fertilizers, or emissions tied to that typical process. And this butter breakthrough, it's happening right here in Batavia.
Batavia?
Where's Batavia?
That sounds like a not American country to me. Also, I have a question. Yeah. Okay, so it's not associated with the farmlands and all that. Right. Okay. What's it made out of?
In the middle of an industrial park in a suburb west of Chicago.
Never mind, it's in the U.S.
Unprecedented is happening.
So you're using this gas right now to like cook your food. And we're proposing that we would like to first make your food with that gas.
The company is called Savor, and you...
So you're using this gas to cook your food. Well, we won't be if you have your way. And we're proposing we make your food with that gas. So you're making my food out of thin air. Great. What's the nutritional value of gas?
Better
there
believe
isn't.
it. Their pioneering tech uses carbon and hydrogen to make the stick
And Lord
of
knows
butter
what kind
you
of
see
side
on this
effects will
plate.
happen after
As in-
years of use.
Their pioneering tech uses carbon and hydrogen. In other words, we're taking water and coal and we're making butter. I don't know if you know this or not. There's not a lot of nutritional value in carbon. I mean, I don't think it'll kill you.
Yeah, but I'm sure they're going to put all sorts of extra stuff in it.
Uh-oh.
You know.
$2 from Brian the Science and breaking news. Trump federalized the DC police. All right, hold on 2 seconds. We're going to come back to this. We're going to put a little thummy tack in that.
Put a pin in that one.
If that's literally happening right now, I want to look that up and talk about that.
Oh, he's saying it's not quite as breaking as he thought. Yeah, we knew he was talking about it. I didn't know he was actually going to do it. I guess I was informed that DC is DC, the District of Columbia, because it's supposed to be the neutral zone for all the states to be able to come together, and no one's higher or lower than anyone else. But paralyzes it. I don't know what that.
See if this does an ad or. Please play.
This outdated
Yep,
DMV
it's an
has
ad.
2 forms of my ID.
They'll call it, you'll believe it's butter, but it's not.
Fuck you. How many ads do we have to do?
Yes, AP, it kind of sounds like hydrogenated oil, margarine.
To rescue our nation's capital from crime, bloodshed, bedlam, and squalor, and worse. This is Liberation Day in D.C., and we're going to take our capital back. We're taking it back. Under the authorities vested in me as the President of the United States, I'm officially invoking Section 740 of the District of Columbia Home Rule Act. You know what that is? And placing the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department under direct federal control, and you'll be meeting the people that will be directly involved with that. Very good people, but they're tough, and they know what's happening, and they've done it before. In addition, I'm deploying the National Guard to help reestablish law, order, and public safety in Washington, D.C., and they're going to be allowed to do their job properly.
My daughter was enrolled in Dr. RJ's program.
I
She's
have no
17
idea what-
now.
what
She
the-
finished about a year ago.
What the fuck? Life coaching program. I don't. What the shit? Oh, that's an ad. Ah! All right, I'm just turning the audio down for a second while I fucking close this out.
King Kong Dong. Basically, Trump is bringing in the National Guard to Washington, D.C., and he is federalizing the Washington, D.C. police.
I don't like I said this morning. I don't like the precedents that sets. I know people are like, oh, well, they can do that in DC. Like, yeah, that's great. But if we
AP is
lock that in there, what's hard to do it somewhere else?
well, AP is saying DC was a union city in the South during the time of the Civil War. It was federalized until the mid-70s. It should always been controlled by the feds. Well, it's supposed to be the neutral ground where all the states' representatives can come
But
to.
that does fuck over the citizens of the city. Like the average, and this is a weird part. Like the average citizen, yeah, because think about it. You now all of a sudden, as opposed to like legislation for the city now has to be passed federally. So now fucking senators and congressmen get to argue their viewpoints and the rights and wrongs of legislation that affects your city, even though nobody appointed you in this city. Like you were elected in South Carolina. Fuck off. But if it's a federal thing, then again, where does that end? It means the mayor of D.C. is not in command of the police anymore, says Wild Saffron. Right. Well, like I said, if we resort to bringing the cops in, the military in to help the cops, I just worry that sets a dangerous precedent. And I will also say this, a little fucking annoying. We can bring the military in to supplant that, but the fucking Summer of Love, we can't do jack shit fucking about that shit. We can't.
It depends on who it is.
While they burn down a fucking city, we can't do a damn thing about that. So,
but DC is on the world stage, so it has to look.
Oh, I'm wrong. AP says no, it doesn't. The citizens of the city are part of Maryland, have been since the 1860. So if Maryland, so here's my question: if Maryland makes marijuana illegal, it doesn't then it's legal in DC. So even though it's federally illegal, how does that work? I don't know. Johnny, please come on Digger's stream tonight. You have a few facts wrong. I'm fine with that. I'll come on the stream.
I'm okay being uninformed and incorrect.
What facts do I have wrong? Do I care? Popped up and Bring Me the News was breaking. President used to have control of DC police until like the 80s or 90s. They can still assume control in times of struggle. Again, I'm not disagreeing with any of this. I'm just saying I just worry about the world we're in. If we start seeing the National Guard deployed to pick up the slack in any neighborhood that has been deemed, again, right now it's, these people aren't safe and we need to clean up the neighborhood. Right. Okay, fine. But how long until that becomes, these people are protesting the government? And just because I'm okay largely with the government we have now and what they're doing now doesn't mean I don't want to. Look, I've seen plenty of people take what the last president did and use it for their own means. So who says the next one's going to be one I agree with as well? So we'll be sure to be in. I do, like I said, I had to stop in tonight anyway, Brian. I want to know how the meat went. How did the meat sticks turn out? How did you turn out with the meat sticks? That's what we want to know. All right, so there's the President Trump thing. Now back to this. I can't believe it's not number 2 butter. Sorry, that's lead, not carbon.
It's pretty novel to be able to make food that looks and tastes and feels exactly like dairy butter, but with no agriculture whatsoever.
Can we word this correctly? It's pretty awesome to make food that looks and tastes like food whilst simultaneously being completely not food. I really want to know what your hydrogenated carbon butter has in terms of nutritional values.
And no long ingredient list the average person can't pronounce.
It's really just our fat, some water, a little bit of lecithin as an emulsifier, and some natural flavor and color.
How? Fats are made up of carbon and hydrogen chains. The goal here? Replicate those chains without animals or plants. And they did it. They tell me to simplify. They take carbon dioxide from the air and hydrogen from water, heat them up and oxidize them. The final result?
It looks like a wax, like a candle wax at first.
But they're fat molecules.
Okay, so then let me put you with this. Yeah, you can do it without the cow, without the corn. How much fucking power do you need to make this?
Yeah.
You could do it without the cow. You could do it without the corn. Can you do it without burning coal or natural gas? Because I got bad news for you. You can't do it with solar and wind power. They don't produce anywhere near enough. If you're talking about we're gonna form some carbon chains together and make butter out of the air, I feel like the amount of tech that required to make this makes it way too expensive.
Yeah.
Like the ones in beef, cheese, or vegetable oils.
Sustainability is why we are here.
It's all done releasing 0 greenhouse gases, using no farmland to feed cows.
Yeah, it's just...
what do you use?
What? What do you mean? They use the carbon.
What do they use?
They use the carbon that they source out of the
I know,
air.
but what do they use to create this? Like you were saying,
they're not going
how
to
much
talk about that.
electricity does it?
They're not going to talk about the power and what that... Again, these people love to go, look, we release 0 greenhouse gases. And it's like, right, but how many toxic chemicals or how many greenhouse gases? In the case of electric cars, electric cars are so much better. They release 0 emissions. Like, right, but how many emissions does the coal plant leave? Right, we need to shut down the coal plants. Where do you get your power from? Solar. That doesn't work.
No.
So.
First off, Brian the Science, that's what I saw too. Slop water. They've got freaking gray water at the very least, if not black water, in a huge vat. Look how big that thing is. That doesn't make me feel any better about ingesting that stuff. Also, Fanatical Buckskin is also right, or Bucks Fan is also right. Restaurants will be serving this, and you won't even know that you're eating it. And that's exactly it. Restaurants serve all sorts of shit.
I don't know if
they don't realize that we're actually
eating. Question I have, though, is because, like we said, the power involved with correlation to the product you make at the end, you have to be able to churn out enough of this to justify the work involved. I mean, there was some fucking plant that was trying to make like gasoline or fuel or whatever out of a similar like carbon like osmosis thing, like reverse osmosis thing. And they're like, yeah, we can produce it right now, but it's nowhere near enough to meet demand. Like, it'll take years to get there. And this is the other thing. This is another technology operating off the same principle. If we start developing all of our technology to pull all the carbon out of the air, you realize eventually we're not going to have any carbon left in the air. That would require, we'd have to still burn stuff.
That stuff.
Well, no, it builds a better, I'll give you this. It'll clean up air pollution, blah, 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 whatever. Right, it will. That's true. But you're going to need to start adding, where are you getting the carbon back in the air?
Like, not at full capacity in this facility yet.
And even though
we're not at full capacity at this facility yet. Okay, so between the tank that says slop water and between the way we're just going to gloss over that they're not at capacity in terms of production, yeah, this technology isn't really ready for, how shall we say, prime time. 2, I feel very uncomfortable with the idea of we're just gonna make carbon into, like, again, this weird butter thing. Is it really, really, like, I want to know what the supposed health values of this are.
Beef, cheese, or vegetable oils.
Sustainability is why we are here.
It's all done releasing 0 greenhouse gases, using no farmland to feed cows.
We're like not at full capacity in this facility yet.
And even though we're standing in a factory setting,
and in addition to the carbon footprint being much lower for a process like this, right, the land footprint is like 1,000 times lower than what you need in traditional agriculture.
I know what you're thinking.
I think we need to taste this.
I would love for you to taste this.
How does it taste?
I love butter, so I'm going to take a really healthy amount.
Oh,
admittedly, surprisingly, like butter.
Cheers. It tastes like butter.
Yeah, it could taste like butter, but my question is, the health of it is a question. Lepicin, what the fuck is that? Yeah, so it's wax, says Wild Saffron. Yeah. Why is she so shiny? Because she's been eating her own product. Look how it's helped her.
Yes, the cancer incoming. Who knows what sort of crap this is going to do to you in the long term. Look at what they did to us with margarine. It was supposed to be better than butter, and now we're realizing that it's causing cancers.
Anyways, excuse me, I'm just trying to get my lungs to settle here. It's one of those things where if you want to eat that, that's fine. But I hate this is a way to solve this problem, that problem, that problem. One problem they already admit, in traditional agriculture, that's part of our problem. There's a lot of things about our agriculture that we don't update and modernize. Like, we still grow plants outside all the time. There are so many places, inner cities for one, where if you had one building that was just hydroponically growing its food, you'd have local food, fruits and vegetables year round. You could do that, but we don't do that. We don't update it. We write a whole bunch of subsidies for corn for farmers because that's what we all need. So, yeah. I got to say, like, I think there's probably a few guys who are enjoying this nice pause here. It's just a lovely face. This lady, again, I feel like you are the worst advertisement for your butter because I feel like your butter is what's making this possible. You know what it is? She's reminding me of the dude in X-Men, in the first X-Men movie, who got exposed to the Magneto X-Men ray. She's just eventually just going to turn into a lump of her butter and dissolve and just like right in her chair. And like the whole time she'll be gurgly about it. She's like, she'll just be like, I used to be scared of you, normal butter eating people. I think you have one less normal butter eater to be scared of. And then just dissolve in her chair.
Okay.
But she has to make that noise. I want the noise.
The reason they say this makes an impact, no palm oil, a significant contributor to deforestation and climate change.
A significant contributor to deforestation and climate change. You know that thing that's still incredibly divisive because there's a lot of science out on both sides of the fence. There's a lot of arguments for and a lot of arguments against, and there's a lot of evidence to prove both sides again. Really fucking undecided. Yeah, we're just going to say it's a thing. I fucking hate you. And climate change. Again, climate change is debatable.
It's not all. Of the 51 billion tons of greenhouse gases emitted every year, 7% is from the production of fats and oils from animals and plants.
Right. 93% is from stuff we could do something about, but we don't want to talk about those. Do we want to talk about how much of those greenhouse gases are exuded by people like Bill Gates deciding he wants to take a plane trip to his friend Epstein's Island because there's, a 12-year-old that caught his eye? Do we want to have that conversation? I don't think so.
Yeah.
So keep your fucking charcoal butter away from me.
Swift. Just get Taylor Swift out of private flight. Just take her out of private flight altogether.
Here's where I defend Taylor Swift's need to Taylor Swift need to fly privately. Taylor Swift needs to fly privately because literally too many people would swarm her on any plane. Doesn't matter what level of class. Anarchy would break loose. And again, I don't know if it's because of, as you would say, the deal she made with Satan, or as I would say, the unexplainable fucking reason that people are obsessed with what a woman who I feel is just remarkably mid. But, same difference.
The deal she made with Satan.
God, I love you. All right. You just explained my thing. Why are you talking like I'm crazy when you go, dude, you think she made a deal with Satan? I just don't understand why. Because she made a deal with Satan.
Well, self-explanatory.
It's written right on the blood contract that was made out of her aborted baby fetus blood.
Jeez. You should know this by now.
So when could you get a taste yourself?
Never, 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 never. I don't want to do this. I'm not a big butter person in general, but let's just say when we need to start getting a lot of machines together to zap butter out of thin air, I'm going to say let's move on.
We're working directly with restaurants, bakeries, and food suppliers.
Yep. See, we won't even know it.
Made with their
We're eating synthetic food and we won't even know it.
The same way, Get ready for your fucking burgers to be made out of goddamn crickets and shit. It's like, no, we used protein whey, and it's the same thing. Like, you won't taste the difference.
It's what did they call it? Nearly meats? Almost meats? Something like that the A&W was using?
Almost meat is what you call it when two gay guys just about hooked up. Almost meat. Get it? Because they almost meet. Anyways, So that's... Oh, shit, there's still like a minute in it. Never mind.
Their butter in time for the holidays.
Silver butter in either its current manifestation or with our partners, we expect that to be on the shelves kind of more like around 2027.
Again, we expect not to be on the shelves. I don't like that there's a food source that can be put in there. This is where I'm a big fan and proponent of people cooking for themselves.
Their teams here in Batavia, Illinois, and their home lab base in San Jose, California.
I'm sorry, but you can sit there and say it has a smaller land footprint and everything else. When we need this level of equipment to make butter, at what point are we just trying to, like, redo the wheel? I knew it. I knew it. She looked like she froze, and she did. Where's the Discord? Boop. And boop. I wonder if I minimize that, does it get rid of it for now? It does. And when she comes back, we'll hear her, and we can just pop. Why have I never thought of that? I are tarded. Yeah, it's right there. All right, so there we go. Burger King's Impossible Whopper. Blech. Yes, the Tech Shack. I was not an Impossible Whopper fan. I don't know if I even actually had one, but again, the whole, like, soy burger, soy patty thing, like, if it's what you want, I guess, you know, it's all good for you. I don't think. She died suddenly after this was aired. I'm going to be honest, and we'll go back over here to this lady, or to this video. Like I said, I don't trust we need this much equipment to make butter. That's fucking sad. And two, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It's clearly coming out her pores.
Batavia, Illinois, and their home lab base in San Jose, California, backed by Bill Gates, who wrote in his blog, quote, "The idea of switching to lab-made fats and oils may seem strange at first, but their potential to significantly reduce our carbon footprint is immense. Believing butter can make a difference."
Again, fuck you for believing butter can make. I can't believe it's not butter. You fuck asshole. Your butter, again, if all of these technologies are going to be built on leaching carbon out of the environment, then what's your plan to put it? Because again, that's your only advantage right now is that we have those greenhouse gases and the carbon. Of course, it's backed by Gates. There is the elite connection. Well, we said at the beginning that it was backed by Gates. Being backed by Gates isn't news. We knew it was backed by Gates. Why didn't I see that? PC is connected to Ethernet. Thinks there's no internet restarting. It's all good. It's all good. We'll wait for her to come back, and then we'll just bring the window back up. As soon as she jumps back in, we should be able to hear her. Of course, the back by Gates. Your background scenery looks so relaxing, says Lisa Marie. It is called the relaxing scene. We use this for Digger and I. This is more fun and less serious. Let's see. Does the news one work? Out of all the ones we have, the news one come up? Nope, none of those work. No fucking idea why. Carbon is the lifeblood of everything, you fucking faggots. Right, but what's putting it back in the atmosphere if we're, again, I don't feel comfortable eating it, but what's putting it back in the atmosphere if everything's leaching it out? And we're going to get rid of burning this and burning that and car fumes and everything else. I will churn my own butter before eating that. Bill Gates, remember the good old days when we could hit him in the face with a cream pie? I don't know what she's talking about. Alrighty. As for churning your own butter, like I said, they don't want people to be self-sufficient. That's one of the things with the whole argument of it can't be, compared to our traditional farming methods. Like, right, we need to trace those forest fires to replace the carbons as brand signs. There you go. Now California's helping. Sorry to hear about Digger, says Johnny Apex. Yep, she's dead and gone. It's a horrible event. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. I'm sure she'll be back in a bit. If not, we'll get an update from her that her computer won't work. Anyways, so we're done with that. Couple other stories to get into. While we wait for Digger to get back, we can talk about something quick that she already knows about, so we don't have to. And she's hoping for the best. Alucard I have not heard back from from the vet's office on the blood tests. I imagine they said they would call if there was something serious in the blood tests, and otherwise they'll be emailing the results. So I'll check my email and ask that Ivy's mother checks hers after the show and see what's what. But more than likely, it's seeming like there's not a whole lot to do. If there's nothing to treat, not even kidney disease, then he's just old kitty, and old kitties be old. But in the plus column, I don't know why my ear's getting itchy now. In the plus column, he's eating better. He's eating a lot. He's returning to his old can't shut the hell up ways of being a yowly little cat who just wants himself some noms. I'm going to pull this up here. I'm still terrified that show all participants. I suppose I don't need to have it on show all participants because I are the only one. Yeah, all right. Let's minimize that. Just restarting that PC. We'll see what's happening. Digger is banging the neighbor. What? Nah, I don't think so. I don't know why she do. I would at least hope she could wait till after the show. I get sitting next to me, looking like I'm finger popping you this whole time is incredibly alluring, and like any other, I would say any lesser woman wouldn't be able to handle it, but I thought she could. It's hurtful. What are you going to do? Now a word from mybookies.com, says Father Green. Who are your bookies? All right, so we've got a couple of different stories to get into. We've got the meteorologist thing. I don't know how I want to go with that. We've got a video about Ukraine. We're getting that lucky neighbor, says Mr. Squatch. And then the Project Rebirth. I don't know how this is a thing. I might have to do the Project Rebirth. Great show today, says House Big. Oh, it's over here. House Big D. Great show today. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We have again about an hour and 15 left in the program. Our goal is somewhere around $30 for tomorrow, so we're pretty well banked out. I'd let Johnny pay me $50 to finger pop me. Just saying, says Rusty Graham. That $50 thing is fucking hilarious, and here's the part that I find funny. The $50 part was funny. The fact that shit is still going on, like people are like, how much you get paid? So and so got paid this. Aren't you mad? Like, you're counting other people's money from 3 weekends ago. Why? Don't you have anything to do? Johnny's exotic.
No, they really don't.
Hot damn, that's a beautiful lady in my ear. Let's fall in the great saying Johnny's exotic sportsbets.net. No. Why is it always exotic? I don't know. I did not brand this.
Because it's you, my dear. You are exotic.
Well, you're exotic. All right, so there we go. Hey, so I found out something ridiculous. I have a button for you on this screen.
Ooh, I get a button.
Well, you've had a button for a whole while. Dude, you have no idea how much I love to push your button. But I've had a button for you on my Stream Deck, and because of the whole Stream Deck incidents thing, so many of my buttons still aren't tied back in and functional. So I was trying to figure out how to get you off the screen since you weren't here. Because I was doing the story, I was talking, and then I pivoted over to you, and you had frozen a very.
Oh no, in a not
so
good
you looked
way?
like no, a good way. You looked like you were listening.
Oh, okay.
This was you. You were here, and maybe the goggles up through. So you were just. You weren't moving. So it was one of those where I had to stop for a second and look up at your stream thing here and go, all right, is the hair blowing in the wind? And so and I'm like, nope. And I'm about to say, are you frozen? And then you blinked out and I went, yep. And she's gone.
Yeah, I was, it again, my PC, I'm looking at trying to troubleshoot. My PC says it's connected by Ethernet, but it still can't connect to the internet. Or it's connected by Ethernet cable.
Yeah.
But it still couldn't.
Something happened. Yeah.
The router was fine. It's really frustrating.
The
router was fine. My phone and my tablet were still. I was about to hop back on the show using the tablet. The internet worked fine on it and the phone. It was just the PC. The only thing that's hardwired.
Yeah, no, there's a variety of things that could be. That sounds like, again, I would love so much if I could just tool around with your machine for 5 minutes and maybe solve. I'm not very computer literate. I'm not saying I'm some sort of tech whiz. I'm saying just off the problems you've described, like, I bet I could figure a couple of things out for that. The Canadian government is shutting Digger down. That's what it is. It's documented. It's proven. The fucking the Canucks have come for one of their own. They're boiling them alive. They're eating them. They're covering them in maple syrup, and they're selling them to the goddamn Punjabis they're bringing in, and it's not okay. So yeah, I apologize. I'm an American. I'm a Christian. It's not my goddamn business. So let's go over to this. We had a couple of different things. I don't know if I want to do this one or not. Meteorologist is facing backlash for texting his wife as there was severe weather strikes. So he texted his wife to ask if the child was okay. So let's see. And
again, why are people
are because he's the weatherman breaking down what's going on in your neck of the woods, and apparently he's on air. Text his wife live on air as severe weather strikes. Let's look at this and see what people are. First of all, I don't know how people do this, like, filming TV thing, like, in the moment. Do you just film TV all the time? Because this is, like, again, we're seeing this weird blurred angle because this is an actual television that they're filming with their phone for TikTok.
Zumbrota, again, 735 customers impacted over there. And just looking at Rochester Public Utilities right now, only one outage so far.
Holy Jesus. I think this is in my state. I think those are two towns in my state.
So we'll keep tracking the weather outages as they come. But for right now, looks like Xcel Energy and Goodhue County Co-op Electric.
It is. It's in Minnesota.
Seeing the most outages at this moment.
All right. Thanks, Zach, for that. Sorry, I just had to text my wife. Baby was sleeping well tonight. So that's going to be over with at this point in time.
Electric Co-op.
Oh, are they mad at him for texting the wife during the storm, or are they mad at him for texting the wife and waking up the newborn?
They're mad at him for texting his wife as the severe weather is striking. So it's during the storm.
Okay. Well, either which way. Why? Who cares?
A reporter off screen was finishing up a segment when the camera moved back to Hansen. Okay, so do we get the beginning of this? All right. Minnesota. Yeah, I knew it. Minnesota's. Holy shit. My brother worked there, and I technically did, like, contract work, like, twice for them. Minnesota's KTTC News. Chief meteorologist Nick Jansen was recently received some backlash from viewers when he was caught texting his wife during a live broadcast on the 28th. Let's see. It was off screen, is finishing a segment when they moved to Jansen. When it came time for him to take over the broadcast, he quickly explained he was just finishing up a text to his wife to make sure she and their 6-month-old baby were awake and in their safe place before he continued on with the report. Afterwards, Jansen received a negative email criticizing the moment as unprofessional, but the weatherman defended by tweeting. Again, this is one of those funny things where back in the day, people wouldn't have given as much of a shit. But I don't usually post things like this, but after nearly 3 hours of storm coverage Monday night, I wanted to share a quick thought. I received an email telling me how unprofessional I was during my coverage. The quote that really struck me was, quote, that he has to call his wife to make sure she takes the baby to safety. Maybe some people think it's noble or cute. I don't. I posted the video of the act attached. I take my job and your safety very seriously, but I am also a husband and a father. In the middle of severe weather, I decided to take a brief moment to make sure my wife and child were safely in the basement. That's not me being unprofessional. It's me being human. I am a human and a father first. Let's all try to show each other a little more understanding and respect in life. Firstly, buddy, Nick, you should have never fucking answered. I mean, like, even just telling this person to eat a dick is a bit over the line. But the fucking Like, I'm a human and a father first. Like, I fucking who the fuck? Like, who? I almost doubt this email.
Oh yeah, and what's one email?
Like, that's the thing. Though. I almost doubt it.
Yeah, like how big a deal is it if it's just one person emailing? Like, how did it become a viral thing?
Like,
is it
no
because
offense,
he responded?
It's KTTC News, so I'm betting like him responding and everything else is maybe just an attempt for him to get some more coverage and bump up the bracket.
Oh.
I mean, it's not a small market, but it's not a big one. They got the Mayo
It's
Clinic down there and a fair amount of coverage and stuff for like rural Minnesota, but it's not like you're in the fucking Twin Cities markets. Did the chat just disappear? Or Tigger is glowing. All right, so yeah, no, the chat went off the screen. Did I? Nope. I wonder if his bosses got mad, and this is him saying "fuck off." That would be interesting if the person like. Okay. That's not a bad idea, King Kong Dong. Nick will never be on the Weather Channel now. This is Sully his brand because he's spending too much time talking to Hot Snatch when he should be telling us where it's wet and dangerous.
Yeah, but it's his own hot snatch, so isn't that allowed?
Oh, so I guess this went all the way to today. This isn't the first time he's received this type of backlash. Just a few years ago, he texted his wife to check on her safety during a tornado outbreak that impacted their home. Again, like I will. Okay, so this isn't the first time, but come on, maybe stop.
Wait until the segment's over. But who cares? Dude's checking up on the wife, making sure she's okay.
It's not like he's not telling you what's going on. Again, this is one of those, it doesn't really impact anybody's life, but they're like, you have a responsibility. Like, oh, fuck off. But yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe after twice now. Like, how about you fucking learn to time some
Just
shit
wait
better?
until the segment's over and then text the wife. Fair enough. But still, it shouldn't be this big a deal.
So we'll get through this ad and then do this story. So you may have heard Russia is meeting with America in Alaska.
Yes.
And so all right, so remember that thing where you thought it was an ad for The Boys? It was an ad for Final Destination's Bloodline on HBO Max. So
U.S. President Donald Trump and
I'll
Russia's
show you that
President
now.
Vladimir Putin aimed at ending.
We'll look at that after we do this.
Fuck the video we want to talk about. We're just gonna go back and watch the ad again.
Well, no, I'm not gonna do it and make it watch the ad. I'm gonna pull up the trailer for the Bloodlines thing. Let's just do that. This is why I went because I think I can show it if it's on YouTube as a trailer. This is adult content. Final Destination 2025 trailer. Bloodlines trailer. And I'm pretty sure the guy in this movie that's always the caretaker that lets you know what death is up to, that used to be fucking Candyman, didn't he die
Yes,
either during or after filming?
No, he died just recently.
So after.
Yeah, pretty sure it was after.
Family, you don't get to pick the one you get. Just gotta love the one you got.
Yay!
I always knew this day would come.
I got it.
I don't think you got it.
This is one of the fucking thriller movies that always used to bother me because they spend so much time setting up ways that you can kill yourself or hurt yourself that I became paranoid to move around anywhere.
I know.
Brian the Science, what the fuck is this? This is the trailer for Final Destination Bloodlines. Final Destinations was a quasi-horror franchise that I will say launched the truth
really
of
good.
Devon Sawa, which is, we don't really need him.
I enjoyed the series, though.
Get up here!
Yeah.
He's a relentless son of a bitch.
No!
Won't stop till he
These
finishes the
long,
job.
drawn-out, convoluted.
About ways that death works is hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Death is coming for our family.
I said, oh, 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 oh.
Ah!
Oh!
Grandma, what's happening to us? Years ago, I had a premonition that started it all. I saw what death was about to do.
Yeah.
In the Space Needle. So since she didn't go into the Space Needle, so then Death's been killing all of these people?
That's been
We saved
after
a
her,
lot of lives
her
that
bloodline
night.
ever since.
Everyone needs to get off the dance floor! Lives that were never meant to be saved. But Death doesn't like it when you mess with his plans.
So then he caused the Holocaust.
This book, it will show you everything you need to know to keep our family safe.
Yeah, this book of all my crazy scribblings. Again, this story is ridiculous. The story is preposterous. And I can't believe that they doubled down and fucking magnified the first one. Like the first one.
I loved the series. I enjoyed the heck
I
out of
enjoyed
it.
it,
Was so
but
fun.
like the first one was plausible to the extent of like, okay, so this was supposed to happen, but this got intervened, and they kind of have that happen a couple of times with the first few ones. But now, hundreds of people. At what point would Death be like, all right, I'm sick of you fuckers screwing with my plans, and a nuclear plant explodes? Like, I feel like, like he takes out like there would be a crater somewhere because like, you know what? I need some dead people. Y'all ain't cool with it. Kaboom.
I agree.
Mr. Q, I thought Tremors 4 Bloodlines was a terrible movie. Yeah, but if they had just waited a couple more years, they would have been able to film it in color. You know? That's the thing about those old movies. It's like black and white held you back at a certain point.
Started with Grandma.
But Johnny, it's a cut. Right, it's the joke because he's all... Never mind.
This coming for us because we were never supposed to exist.
Zipper's got me banned saying Bloodlines is explaining that all the people that died were never meant to die.
Bloodlines is explaining all that died were never meant to die. What do you mean?
Because she's saving people that were supposed to die. Other people that weren't supposed to die did die.
Okay.
Only by embracing death will it pass you by.
Well, by embracing death will it pass you by. You'll be dead.
Maybe Death's not actually coming for our family. Because that would be crazy.
Nice.
Again, is that death or is that the fault of that stupid douche canoe who walked backwards into a
standing
street?
in the middle of the yeah.
Fucking dumbass. So, yeah, I don't know. Interesting. I might have to watch it just because it's that guy's last movie, and I love that actor. The one who plays the mortician. Who always manages to be the mortician that they run into to explain to them how this death shit works. It's always the same guy. Like, every time. I love that. He's the one reoccurring character. Death, he leaves him alone because he's cleaning up afterwards. He's like, fuck it. That's the janitor. Anyways, so we've heard various people speak about what Russia wants or what Russia's going to do. We've heard Donald Trump speak about what America wants and what America's going to do at this meeting. The aim is to bring an end to the Ukraine war. Hey, guys, let's go to President Zelensky for an incredibly not surprised take on this whole thing.
The first reaction out of Ukraine to a summit between U.S. President Donald Trump and Russia's President Vladimir Putin aimed at ending the war there. The two
Now,
leaders
is that what
are
they're
planning
really
to
talking
meet
about
in
there?
Alaska next Friday.
In Alaska?
About Ukraine.
I fucking doubt
So
it.
close to Antarctica.
I really doubt
secret
it.
bases and all the
UFO technology. They're probably getting ready for the. They're probably getting ready for the war that's coming with the space aliens from Klendathu.
Right.
That are on the now. Correct me, am I wrong? Are they the ones that are on the giant floating turd like object, or you said there was a
no?
There's an Atari
There's the
ship in our
newer
galaxy.
one. An Atari spaceship shaped.
So
They're
they're
not
flying in on a
Antarctica,
Commodore
whatever it is.
64.
Just fallen.
Fallen Digger, did you just say Antarctica? Yeah, she did. She totally did. I was gonna let it slide.
misspoke.
I was gonna let it slide because you know what? She's pretty and she's beautiful and I love her. So you shut up.
I'm cute, so I get away with some stuff.
President
Shut up.
Vladimir Zelensky.
On
Friday, President Trump suggested a potential.
All right, I love this. I got to go back 10 seconds. The President Zelensky thing. This is a very serious moment, but I'm going to be honest. When the camera cuts here, it looks like someone's fucking in the car.
Ending the war there. The two leaders are planning to meet in Alaska
now
next
Trump
Friday without Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky. On Friday,
now there's Trump. Now it's just and now they're opening the door
to give up territory to Russia.
I'll be meeting very shortly with President Putin. It would have been sooner, but I guess there's security arrangements that, unfortunately, people have to make. President Putin, I believe, wants to see peace, and Zelensky wants to see peace.
No, he
A
doesn't.
short time ago, Ukrainian President Zelensky seemed to reject that idea.
Of course he does.
До реальних рішень, які можуть дати мир. Будь-які рішення, які
Fuck you. Ukraine is ready for real solutions that can bring peace. Yeah, I don't think so. You know what a real solution that could bring peace is? Us not funding this war for you anymore and you not being in charge. But, you know, you've been elected so many.
Well, yeah.
Why are we calling him a president? He was never elected. He was appointed.
Yeah.
After a coup, he was appointed. And then he suspended elections under the basis of we can't have an election. We're too busy being at war.
Yes.
So I just have a question. He was putting his pants on, you pervert. Oh. You know what? You know what? Zelensky's driver asked him to do the piano bit in the car. And so he had to whip his dick out. But fortunately, someone had like a handheld Casio. And so ding, 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 like however he does it. I heard he light switches his little dick. I don't know. Anyways, I just, again, any decisions that are against us, any decisions that are without Ukraine are also decisions against peace. Oh, so in other words, if like, and this is the part that I love, the audacity of this cunt. You don't get a seat at the table, buddy. You need our military in America.
Yeah.
We're the ones funding and providing your war. Without us, it wouldn't be here anymore. So I'm sorry, you don't get to sit there and go, I will decide what is peace, and if it doesn't have me involved, then there is no peace. We're going to make arrangements, and we're going to stick to them with Russia. You don't, again, that's sorry, but as Israel repeatedly points to us, that's what happens when you're our bitch. We make the decision and you fucking swallow it. So like when Israel says, hey, there is no Epstein client list, Donald Trump says, we didn't find anything. And then when we say, hey, this is the peace deal, you fucking take it. It's like an infant demanding that its parents raise it a certain way. Yeah, or fucking not a toddler. But like a young child being like, hey, I've been getting this allowance, and all you've asked is I take out the trash, which I very seldom do on my own. I need your help with it because it's too heavy for me. And now you're talking about making an arrangement with the garbage man to pick up, so I'm not even involved anymore. I'm not okay with this. Like, you don't get, no.
Yeah.
Give me, that's actually probably a really shitty analogy. But either way, I don't want us to fund this guy anymore. And I'm sick of this
let's just not.
fucking attitude. Anyways, we'll clip off of that. We have an hour left in the program. I'm going to pop that screen out there. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and take myself off of the screen for a minute so you can tell us about what you've got going on, because you're still doing a show tonight, right?
Yeah, as long as my internet decides to stick around.
All right, well, I'm going to boop. Oh, hi. That's right. I can't just pull myself off the screen anymore because the button doesn't work. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take myself off screen and fix that button right goddamn now.
Gotta click. All right, folks. It's Monday, so tonight is Chatting with Friends night. I have some friends come on and we hang out and shoot the shit with the people in the chat and with each other. Tonight is going to be a very special night. We've got Brian the Science will be on as he usually is, but tonight he will be wearing his official Stoney's Bar hat, and he will be microwaving, I think he said, the beef sticks that he received along with the hat, and he will be eating them on stream so we can see if he lives or dies. So that's kind of fun. AP, there is not an earwig behind me. There is not. If you see anything flying, it's just the little baby stink bugs that can make it into the house. It's a whole thing, either which way. Stink bugs, baby stink bugs, if you squish enough of them, it starts to smell like paper towel. Just if you needed to know that. That's what I found out this summer. He's not microwaving the hat. He's microwaving the beef sticks because it took a little longer to get them to him than planned. So, yeah, I know. I was wondering about the microwaving. I would have sliced them up and like pan fried or something. I wouldn't have thought microwave, but then if it's as hot there as it is here, it's bad enough I have to boil water to wash my dishes and myself right now. I wouldn't want to be, cooking. I use Chef Mike, does a lot of work during the summer. Chef Mike is like my best friend during the summer because it's too freaking hot to cook in the house. It's just ridiculous.
This button ain't working. God damn it. I gotta hit this thing.
Mr. Q saying you shouldn't have to microwave a beef jerky stick. That's weird. Well, no, it's just that they were mailed, but it took a little bit longer to get to him.
I put the fucking moisture, whatever, super sucker upper packet thingies in there. They should have been good.
Okay. Well, if it's a jerky stick, then yeah, it should be fine. But if it's a meat stick,
I'm just surprised he's held on to it this long. I don't think it's worth that. Like this whole thing. At this point, with seeing what a production this whole thing has become, I kind of wish I'd just eaten them and been like, oops.
It's going to be fun to see. And now, if you just eaten them and oops, he wouldn't have a
food poisoning,
genuine beef smelling stony hat, right?
Oh, wait. So the fucking hat got the beef stick smell?
I don't know. I would assume.
I hope not. I'd like to think I sealed them and packaged them better than that. Yeah. If the beef sticks have a genuine Stoney's hat smell, the Stoney's hat, excuse me, I screwed my own bit. Stoney's hat has a genuine beef stick smell, and the beef sticks have a genuine Stoney's hat taste.
There you go. Yummy.
Y'all can't talk to me about it. It's 108 here, and I use my oven regularly. Lexi, I would die in 108 degree weather.
That's just not a good idea, hon. That's not a good idea.
You're looking at somebody who was eating fucking Braunschweiger, like, because it's cheap, easy, and not a problem. Like, I can't use heat. What's wrong with you? Oh, and Mr. Q, I'm doing just for your own personal curiosity, I'm doing the taco brats tomorrow. Tuesdays is usually taco day for my darling, and so I'm going to have taco brats.
Nice.
So that's how we're going to do that. You know what I should do? I should get me some chips and some crackers to go with that Braunschweiger. Some Doritos. Anyways, this is why I can't think about food while I'm doing this show. I don't have I don't have an ability to feel hungry or full, but I definitely have like munchy mood influence where it's like, what would be good? This would be good. That would be good. This would be good. All right. Anyhow, I meant to get through this ad.
It's like 90 degrees here right now, and it's only. Oh no, it's 142. It won't get too much hotter today.
All right, so we have a failed towing company. Stop. Let me. There, you're. Arg. Fucking Joss Whedon production. All right, so we have a failed tow. Oh no. Oh, fuck you. That's a towing company? You eat a dick.
That's not a towing.
That's not a towing company. That's a guy with an SUV and a fucking haul wagon. That's not okay. Place your bets on the owner of this fucking towing company. Tries to tow a car when something goes terribly wrong. Oh, really? You mean, surprise this fuck? Dude, why is your tailgate open now? What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
So they rolled into the fucking front parking lot to do what exactly? Like the car wasn't really attached?
No, it wasn't properly attached. now,
hey, now on sale. Again, you should not be able to qualify as a towing company with this setup.
No.
Fucking, ooh, here's a surprise. How much do you want to bet that got fucking, I guarantee you there's a Mohammed somewhere in that guy's name. And he's like, oh, I just started a towing company. Because again, this seems like the kind of, like, I'm not from here half-ass shit you can expect.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
No!
Dude, how retarded are you?
No!
I gotta know more about this guy. He has failed this twice now. All right, fucking. Oh, you know what? Fucking A. The trailer didn't work. The fucking tow cable didn't work. Let's try this again.
Oh, he's tying it.
Yeah.
Like in knots.
We're starting this over. How much do you want to bet he's trying to get out of there really quick before anyone notices what the fuck happened? Because he's destroyed probably 2 different storefronts now. Yeah. Because these handicap spots aren't in front of nothing. Again, and this isn't so repeatedly, this dude's method is to fucking, like, with a fucking rope, tie a car to what is quintessentially a UV vehicle hauling cart.
Yes.
They're not meant to be hauling vehicles that aren't.
Well, but you know what the problem is? We haven't even tried to haul. We're not even concerned about trying to haul it with the minivan right now. He hasn't yet to attach the car he's trying to tow properly.
Oh, he's trying to hoe that car. He's trying to hoe that car out.
He doesn't know.
This is
how
so
to hook
adorable.
The damn car up in the first place.
Well, this is why, and again, this is why this doesn't count for a fucking. This is why you don't use this for towing. That ramp thing that he's trying to hook that car up to is meant to be used with vehicles that can move under their own fucking power. You hook that up to your U-Haul. You hook that up to your fucking RV. You hook it up to whatever the fuck it is, and you drive the car onto the ramp, and then you lock the car. Then you put it in brake, and then you lock the tires down with the straps provided, and then you can haul the car willy-nilly. But it's not. Again, this is
not a tow truck, and
it's not a tow truck. And I get it. You can't afford to buy a tow truck. Don't open a towing business when all you've got is that.
Yep.
Now, again, this person's car is fucking trashed. It's gone through one person's building, and it's gone through. It's smashed into a building. Yeah, it totally
suddenly it stopped.
Yeah, it totally smashed into one of these concrete pillars.
Oh, good. He's got someone else in there, and he's taking so fucking long to do it right that she's gonna get out and walk.
Oh my god!
Wow, and he's got a tow line tied to a tow line. He's not. He's.
I work from home.
All right, I gotta go back.
Spectrum, internet, and TV's been
no,
super
fuck
fun
you.
for our family.
I do online work. I also do remote programming.
Fuck you and all your stupid ad shit. This DIY tow job is the video we're here for. And now I want to, or was that the end of it? I think that was the end of it. Where he.
Yeah, Mr. Q, you're correct. It can be done. And yes, sometimes you do need the come along straps, but. And thank you for giving me the name of those straps. I couldn't remember what they were called. But this dude didn't have a clue what he was fucking doing right from the get-go.
Yeah, but again, like I said, those things are ideally meant for a vehicle that moves under its own power, and they're not meant for just straight up using as a tow business.
Yeah.
He destroyed so much
there's
shit.
So many things wrong, and that car is toast. That car owner is so lucky that there was a security camera that was actually recording the whole thing. Can you imagine being the owner of that car and coming out and going, "What the fuck?"
I don't.
I want to return it to you, and it looks like it's been playing bumper cars.
Again, I feel like that guy shouldn't be allowed to be a tow truck driver or offer a towing service if he doesn't have a real vehicle.
So. Did they give us anything in the story, like what happened to the dude?
Here,
that
let
was
me reload
doing
it.
The towing.
Uh,
I am Towman now, right, Carlos?
let's see. Epic car tow fails caught on camera. Right. Surveillance video captured a failed self-tow in University Palace, Washington. Oh, fuck off. Pierce County Sheriff's deputies were called to Pho and Teriyaki around 6 a.m. on July 30th after reports that car had plowed into the restaurant. The maroon sedan was no longer inside the building, but sat abandoned elsewhere in the same parking lot. So where he left the car scraped up against the wall, they just booked it.
They just left it, yeah.
An investigation
And that poor owner.
into the review of surveillance video showed the driver of the sedan parked near AutoZone in the same strip mall at about 5:45 p.m. the day before the incident. Deputies learned the driver of the vehicle told store employees he would return and tow the vehicle away. Oh my God, so that's the owner of the car.
Oh, it's his own car.
All right, so this isn't a tow.
All
right, so fuck everything I was saying about tow truck company because that's not what it is. Yeah. Around 3:45 a.m., video shows a white Honda Pilot with a trailer dolly backing up to the broken down vehicle in an attempt to pull it away. An hour and a half later, the vehicle was finally pulled from the stall using a tow strap, which snapped once the vehicle was towed to the other end of the parking lot. Yeah, because, again, you towed it out that far. You should have had some... Why wouldn't you just... Again, does a parking brake not fucking work? Can you not just turn on the parking brake? The driver appeared to try and secure the vehicle again, but things got worse when the strap broke again. After the strap broke the second time and the car started to roll back toward the building, the driver was seen trying to stop the vehicle before it smashed into the restaurant. So he was towing it back there, and it stopped where it was at. Like, fucking Jesus Christ. So you didn't, again, at no point think, hey, parking brake, just till we get this strap shit figured out. After the strap broke the second time, blah, 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 blah. Undeterred, the driver again, nearly reaching the lot's exit before the strap failed a third time, sending the sedan back into the restaurant. Oh, dude. Open image, a new tab. I'm glad you asked me to read into the story because we actually have some pictures before we come. I'll read the end of this here. On the third attempt, the driver and a female passenger freed the car, steered it towards the exit, then clipped a retaining wall and curb. The suspect ultimately gave up and left the vehicle behind before leaving the scene. Such an up-fucking-standing citizen. Still, the restaurant suffered significant damage, the sheriff's office said, and the crash is being investigated as a hit and run. I mean, this isn't the best picture, but it's not bad. So the car initially started here.
Yeah. And
this is where the car, or here, one of these two. I think maybe here, because this one's a handicap one. So yeah, this is where he hooked up. He started towing it out. It broke at the exit there. But that's the thing. You started towing the fucking thing out with a tow rope. Why wasn't it on the fucking dolly cart?
Yeah, the whole reason for the
whole reason for the cart. It sounds like at no point in time did you hook it up. Because when you hook up the car to the dolly cart, the follow-up with that is you get the straps that lock the wheels down onto the cart.
Onto the cart, yeah.
So that way it can't go. And then don't you have to, put it in fucking... Well, no, you have to have it in neutral so the tires will spin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either way, still, you lock the tires so that the front tires are straight if it's on its rear wheels, and then you just, again, you don't...
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, dear Lord. So, yeah, this is... So when it broke the second time, where we saw him desperately tried to hold the car, where he gave up somewhere at this... I'll give you this. He was like he finally gave up when he realized it's me versus Pillar and I got no chance.
Yeah.
And then so he just bailed and then did that to the front of the building. And then he pulled it back out again, only for it to go forward again and hit this thing.
Yeah.
And then, oh boy.
Oh no.
Cheer 100 Johnny, hey Johnny, 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 hey Johnny, 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 hey Johnny, 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 hey Johnny, 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 hey Johnny.
Is there a way to
Johnny,
stop these? 'Cause
Johnny,
seriously,
hey Johnny.
that's just
Johnny,
too much.
Johnny, hey Johnny, Johnny,
It's almost
Johnny,
there.
hey Johnny.
No, it isn't.
Johnny, Johnny, hey Johnny, 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 hey Johnny, 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 hey Johnny, 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 hey Johnny, Johnny.
I don't find this
Johnny,
funny.
hey
It's like
Johnny,
thanks for the
hi.
100 bits. It's fucking stupid. Johnny, angry
looking
Johnny,
at your
says the
name.
American.
It looks.
Do
wrong,
I
yeah.
look angry? I feel like I was relatively emotionless both during this and that. I didn't really have strong emotions either way. Other than the fact I thought that was stupid and like really over excessive. Just fucking gay. Fucking gay. Johnny who? Johnny come lately. Ratchet towing your bra into hood. Yeah, dude. I don't. Again, or bra. Either way, it doesn't matter. Like we said, that wasn't we misspoke. It's not a towing company. It's just a guy who owned a thing and did a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's
A
where it
dude
hits
who
the
owned a
second time.
broken down car.
Here's where it hits the second time in there. So I love that they're investigating it as a hit and run.
Yes.
That's the
Yes,
best.
What's the faux and teriyaki going to tell their insurance company?
I don't know that it needed to be paid with $10 as thanks for dealing. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
It's very nice of you. Let me throw that old thing up there and show.
It's one of those things I've seen your name written so often that it starts to look like it's spelled wrong, even though it's not spelled wrong. It just
What,
looks wrong.
JOHNNY? Why does that look like it's
Yeah.
spelled wrong?
Just because I was seeing it, it was so often my eyes were starting to play. Silly buggers.
Silly buggers. Is that what you literally called it? You were about to say silly buggers?
I was going to say silly buggers. Yeah.
As soon as we're done here, I'm going to go buy you an industrial strength bottle of lube. And I'm going to tickle your balls till you beg me to stop. And even then I just won't do it. It's one of my best favorite Bill Butcher lines, or William Butcher lines is where he's like, he's like, as soon as we're done here, I'm going to get you an industrial sized bottle of lube, and I'm gonna reach up there and tickle your bollocks till you beg me to stop, and even then I won't do it. I just won't do it. And that's like, oh, it's fun. I love it. I haven't heard that song in a while. I don't be annoying for free. Well, yeah, you paid the 100 bits. I was mostly just being a dick. Because it's my program. We have a half hour left. And like, what are we going to do? We still have the whole third hour, so we have plenty of stuff.
We're good.
This one's interesting. So they've come up with a thing called Project Rebirth. And Project Rebirth, I thought you'd be like talking about this because it has to do with airplanes. You're someone who does not want to fly, does not
Will not
feel
fly.
safe flying. Well, you say will not, but I feel like if I really,
if there was an emergency,
if I just send,
and
I
you
feel
were
like
in
I'm one dick pick away.
Hospital on death's bed or death's doorstep, then perhaps I would jump on a plane.
I don't know.
But
You
I would really
contemplated
rather
doing
not
it
have
because
to.
of a golf tournament, and ever
Well,
since
because
then,
I was really worried about you.
right? And
Yeah, I was
ever
worried
since
about
then,
your
I'm
health,
like,
and I was trying to keep
how
you
do we
from
thread this needle
needing
where
to
we
be in the
worry her
hospital.
enough about my health to get her on a plane, but not so much so that she doesn't want a bone when we get here because it's a health hazard? Like I gotta because it's a delicate lie to
It's
thread.
that fine line, eh?
It's what can I say? I'm desperate for maple syrup. Anyways, so this thing is Project Rebirth is something. You know what smart airbags are, right? Which smart airbags, like the canopy airbags that deploy and stuff like that, to like in car crashes in minivans and stuff like that. Well, Project Rebirth,
I
someone.
didn't know they were smart.
Well, I don't know.
Hey, lazy.
What?
Your mama was a snowblower.
Oh, it's not really relevant right now. Wish that had airbags. So now, so now after a lot of plane crashes and things that have happened, people have been asking why commercial aircraft don't figure out a way to deal with it. The Project Rebirth. Do I have one with this graphic? I thought I. All right. Project Rebirth kind of is this deal. What they want to do is they want to have, again, these smart AI-driven airbags, kind of like the ones similar to the ones that your fucking minivan canopies and stuff have. So the system detects engine failure or whatever, activating a protocol, and it inflates external smart airbags. So that way the plane can. We're gonna pillow plane it, guys. Project Rebirth is an AI-powered crash survival system using airbags, smart fluids, and reverse thrust to reduce impact and save lives when all else fails. So it's still in the design phases. The designers said the emotional storm after the crash became hours of research and design, searching for something to prevent similar crash in the future. Okay, I have no idea. 5 smart technologies predict crashes and make them less deadly. AI detection, airbags, reverse thrust, smart fluids, and rescue aids. So they want like GPS beacons and bright colors on these things. High-speed airbags deploy from the nose, the belly, and the tail in under 2 seconds. Made of layered fabric, they absorb the plane's impact. Reverse thrust. Thrusters will work to reduce speeds up to 20%. Smart fluids. Non-Newtonian fluids within walls and seats stay soft but harden on impact. A bright green-orange shell, GPS, infrared beacons, exit lights, and guide rescuers to the crash site. So again, it's all theoretical. It's gonna look like this, I guess.
So what happens if it gets triggered by accident and the plane is fine?
Fuck if I know. We're gonna find out when one of them happens. This looks a little cartoony. This is at least a much more realistic rendition. Oh, my legs are getting twitchy as hell. So again, I don't understand. Jesus, I can't get my leg to stop twitching. It's making my whole body lunge forward. I don't understand how they think this like it's gonna fall a few thousand feet out of the sky and this is gonna save you. Like, no offense, fine. Like if you got to deploy them airbags, you're gonna kill whatever aerodynamics you currently got going with this shit. And I don't know how bad do you want to live? Rebirth can be added to existing planes or built into new one, the engineers say. They are aiming to have the system tested, approved, and used in real flights within 5 years. So.
Oh, good. Good. Yep.
So you'll be willing to fly by then? You got 5 years.
Nope.
5 years for it.
Nope. If anything, that scares me more.
Righty. That doesn't make you feel safe? It's got airbags.
No.
Okay, ended up
it's the falling.
That
bothers me.
Okay, so we've got a couple of things. I've got 2 British people being exposed to guns. So we're going to do that. And I got to see some of these this is one of yours that you sent people bathing in the water and they find people for fishing. Dude, why the fuck is there? I ruined it on this. I did that the other day. I got you off of here. How the hell are you still here? Someone explain how you made it through the cut. All right, so and then moment 30K of I don't remember this. Surveillance camera catches burglars stealing thousands of dollars worth of merchandise, including popular toy Labos from a shop in California. What's popular toy Labubus?
Oh, no, the Labubus.
Labubus? What the fuck? A honey Labubu? Yes. I'm guessing you gave me that one then. I have no idea where that came from.
Labubu?
The Labubu story? I don't know. Anyways, we're going to do this one first. The 2 Brits.
Monsters.
The 2 Brits. Apparently, I don't understand exactly. Let's see what has happened here. See, European. Blah, blah, blah. Takes him on a boat. All right, fuck it. So I don't know if these people just happened upon this person or what the deal was. But let's find out. Oh, it's a minute and a half. Yay, we can have fun with this.
Oh, good.
Let's do that and
Big, nice boat. Thank you so much. First time I've ever seen that. Really? Where are you from? The UK.
All right, so they didn't know him. Fuck yes. Just a fucking dude on a boat. Oh, it's a really nice, big, nice boat. That's the first time I ever said, oh, where are you from? The UK. One, that's sad for you. You live on a fucking island. You have never seen a boat before of this size or greater in your real life of personal usage? That's weird. But God bless him for saying that. And now this guy feeling like he has almost a patriotic duty to show this British bastard WTF America, and I hope he doesn't disappoint.
I came here looking for an alligator. I've never seen one before.
Oh, he wants to see an alligator?
You know,
fuck, I came here looking for an alligator. I've never seen one before. All right, you're suicidal. Somebody show him an alligator. If you're in Florida, just like as we've been told, that water wet. There gators in it.
There's gators.
Seen one before. You don't mind? All right.
Fuck yeah. There's nothing
awesome.
more American than like, oh shit, you want to see a gator and shit? Oh, well, fuck, you want to go for a ride? Like, he's got a fucking boat. It's not even a speedboat, but it's not a speedboat.
Yeah.
It's obviously more powerful than anything they've seen before. But again, you want to go for a ride? Like, goddamn, I love this man.
You don't mind?
No, hop in my boat.
All right.
I'm going to get in trouble with this fucking music, I'm sure. Yeah, do they see that? All right, so now they're taking him fishing. Tito's.
Oh, no.
They're getting them shit-faced in the water.
Nice.
Fuck yes.
Nice.
Oh, dear Lord, that might not be.
I've never shot a gun in my life.
That's music to my ears. Let's see this go. We were told before he left, he asked about how to get a visa to stay locked. I don't want to keep doing this now that music's playing this whole time. Like, a nice cut music and very funny, but again, that's one of the best things. Like, people will make up different things about, oh, they just hand him a damn gun. Right? They don't check if he has any experience. They're not like worried about what's on the other side of the river. Just like, nope, just pull the trigger, you pussy. It's for better or worse. This is one of those things. There are a couple of things that are very true. Minnesota nice is very, very true, but I've learned that it's more about being condescending than anything else, it seems like. The more experience I have with it. But Minnesota nice is very much a thing. And Southern hospitality is very much a thing. Like, they'll be like, oh, they're racist. Well, they were nice to him just because he's white. No, not really. They were nice to him because he was polite. And that's really, like, with Southern hospitality, it's something that's automatically taken for, well, they're nice to white people. Like, no, it's a matter of being polite. If you're polite to them, courteous and polite, they will be courteous and polite to you. And then that barrier wears down really quick. And it very quickly becomes, you mean I get to be the one to welcome you to shooting a firearm? I've got a boner and I didn't even know it. Like, that's like... Like, there wasn't enough. As soon as he was like, oh, you ain't seen a boat this big in your life and you're from Britain? You want to ride down the water a ways? I'll show you a crocodigator. And then they're fishing and shit. They're having fun on the river. And he's like, you've never shot a gun before? Hell, you want to murder somebody? Like, fucking... It doesn't take much to make them friends, is all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's decoration shooting without a license. I don't know. Deportation, detardation. You know what? I don't know. I've met more racists in the North than in the South. Most of the racists I've met have turned out to be white, but they're racist against the white people. So I guess they're self-hating. I don't know.
Yes, yes, they're not racist. They're self-hating.
Mr. Cute, Minnesota Nice is leaving. Yeah, and liberal people and the Somalian community that came into Minnesota is why it's leaving, because it's been abused and people are getting sick of it. No, and I don't mean that anywhere near as bad as like things in like say London or Britain or things like that. But no,
but
you have people who again like will come here and just immediately scream racism the minute they don't get their way because Minnesota Nice. I don't want to stir the boat. That got them. That became a pass key, and you've got too many people that just. It's like a mouse that has the food button and the sugar pill button or the vanilla pill button, and they just love their little vanilla pill, and they just hit it and hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. And it's gotten to the point now where the button doesn't work anymore, and the rest of us are getting pissed that this mouse keeps coming back for the button. So, but that's kind of where it's going. It's happened with other groups and stuff too. And here's the thing: part of it is like on the Somalian community part of it is just literally cultural differences and melding into a new community. But when publicly, politically, and just, again, continuously, you go, oh, well, the problem is white people, and you're racist if you don't give them everything they want. Minnesota Nice does start to, die out pretty fucking quick.
Yeah.
And like I said, thank you, Tim Walz and your friends. And everybody who thought, again, that whole community thing was a good idea. Glad you changed your districts in the way that they vote. Boom. So let's close that out. So Nova Scotia, you have this video that you shared with me, and it doesn't have...
it's not just Nova Scotia anymore. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, anywhere on the eastern side of Canada, it's illegal to go for a walk in the forests. Now, they haven't done that here out west.
This is about water.
We're burning all the time, but they keep saying there's a fire ban, but we're still allowed to hike and fish and hunt in the forest. We're just not allowed to have a fire.
Okay.
But out east, they've decided that no, we can't allow you to walk in the forest. And if you decide to walk in the forest, we're going to charge you. It starts at $25,000 for a ticket.
Yeah, but the ticket also includes fishing too. If you're doing fishing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything that means you're in the forest. If you're in the forest, you're getting a ticket.
Okay, because this thing again has to do with fishing. This
one specifically.
They're $25,000 fine for killing the fish. ? No wonder why they banned this activity in Nova Scotia. Foreigners are using our lakes as a bathtub. Where is the $25,000 fine for killing the fish? Yeah, this is my problem with this. And I don't care if that's how you did it in your community. There's a reason why your rivers and your lakes were polluted because this is a lake. The water doesn't get treated and they're fucking bathing. There's soap. This is soap.
Watch the dude on the far left. He is going to take that bar of soap down underneath the shorts and give a good scrubbing. They're literally killing off the lake life. I guess it is. Not the ocean life, but the lake life. They're passing the bars of soap around. We're gonna scrub my ass.
Again, and this is the problem.
Junk. See?
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking play the whole thing.
It's
Alberta is.
And
leaving
then they get out and they shit on the sand. They take a shit in the sand and they just push a little sand over top of it. Then you go with your kids and you go walking down the beach and you step in someone's shit.
Yeah, again, like I said, this isn't okay. Like, I don't care what, like, oh, our culture did this, then go back to that culture. Like, no offense. Like, if you come from a country that does this, I'm betting it's not as nice as it is here. I'm betting there are some S-hole characteristics, if you will, and that shit comes from this stuff. Like,
but that's okay. That's okay, but don't go for a hike. Don't go for a walk in the forest. Okay, Brian, you might be right. At least he's washing his balls.
More than I can say about Johnny. Dude, I do that in a shower. I don't do that in a lake.
In a controlled situation.
Do I have to do it from a shower chair? That's between me, you, and your fantasies. But the point is, I totally do.
Yeah, they're washing their dirty bodies in our lakes, and they're shitting in our beaches, on the sand in our beaches. There's a dude. Thank you, Saint Aaron. There's a dude with a turban that keeps getting photographed and videotaped, gassing up his car and taking a shit beside his car as he's pumping the gas into the thing.
Wait, so this has happened multiple times?
Yeah, the same.
Like I feel like that. Like no offense, that's where we deport you. Like this is the thing that happened in Minnesota where they're like, but you need to understand, he's only been here since like 2009, and so he's only had like, the last, or wait, not 2009 or no, not two. It was like before 2009, like 2006, pretty much 20 years. He's only been here for 20 years, and so it's just different cultural norms. He didn't understand that it's not okay to bludgeon an R word a 12-year-old. And it's like, that's not okay. Like if that's the society you come from and you're trying to justify that in any way, shape, or form, I'm all for people being like, look, I don't want to be part of this. This isn't okay. People shouldn't live this way. And I want to get myself out of that situation. I love and respect that. But if you're telling me you're going to leave that situation and come to a place like here or Canada or wherever where it's not happening, and then when you're there you go, you know what, I'm gonna bring my behaviors with me because fuck it. I'm like, no, this again, no. Brian Stein saying Johnny named his shower chair Lorraine. I don't know the relevance of that. What does this fish taste? Why does this fish taste like curry? No. The fish. Why does this fish taste like Johnson & Johnson? That's the better question. Because this is, again, that's the problem. Like, they're polluting this environment, and it, again, pollutes that environment for other people.
Beautiful, pristine environment that we have. Yeah.
Hooters girl. Know the rules or don't come. I'll even meet you.
Thank you.
I'll even meet you halfway, Hooters
That's all
girl.
I ask.
I'll even meet you halfway. Shorts only. No, but Hooters girl, like fucking, you can learn the rules when you're here. But there's certain rules that aren't like excusable for me. Like again, essaying. Like here's the public bathing thing. If you come from a culture where that's a thing, okay, maybe we need to explain that to you. But like that's like a you get told once thing. The like shitting next to the gas station, like the gas pump thing, that's not a thing. Like it's very, very clear that we have bathrooms. And that is one thing that I've always been curious about, having grown up in Rochester when they during the what you would call the influx of Somalians. Like interesting stories I've heard. I just don't understand, like, you come from a culture where they didn't have indoor plumbing and they didn't have bathrooms, and now what, you can't use it because you're scared of it like some sort of fucking voodoo? Like, I don't understand. How is it that hard?
Our beaches around here all have toilets, working toilets, and showers, because we would like you to shower before you go into the lakes, right? Let's get your coat of grime off before you go into the lakes. There's absolutely no reason whatsoever for them to be doing any of the things that they're doing in the water.
That's where I can't agree with you. There is one reason. They grew up doing it. But again, they left the country where they grew up doing it. Right. I agree with you.
There's stuff here that's supplied so you don't have to do that anymore.
Right. But again, it's what they're it's just that's life. Like they're used to it. It's like I said, a cultural difference. But the sweet irony of this is they left the area where they grew up doing that, because growing up doing that for generations, everyone doing that ruins the fucking environment, and that's how you get polluted lakes that you can't get fish out of. Fucking drinking water that gives you fucking diseases, illnesses, and burns. It's the same thing with fishing communities. This happened a while ago, like when I was younger. But there were fishing communities in Somalia that were destroyed by Somalians literally baking crude oil into gasoline. And so the boiled over byproduct runoff of that, because they're doing it in a fucking barrel, was killing fish. The fish that the people could catch would give them fucking horrible heartburn and other stuff, because those fish have been absorbing those oils and those chemicals, and it's bad. So again, it's just they're shitting on their food, wondering why it's destroying their environment, and then when we bring them here, they do the same thing. And it's just, again, Jesus, Rusty, I don't think we have to go quite that hard in the paint, my friend. Johnny, I sent you a video on Messenger about how the Minnesota's DNR up an entire lake. Oh, Alrighty, let's. You seen this, Kev? You seen this? You heard about this? The DNR was trying to deliver a baby deer, and they killed baby's deer. The crazy sons of bitches. All right. Where's Facebook? Fucking this leg twitch is getting problematic. I can't get it to stop moving. I might need to like take a short walk or something. And by that I mean literally like 5 steps. Circus. Boop. Boop. All right, let's check this out. A mechanical issue unexpectedly drains one of Minnesota's 10,000 lakes, states DNR. Oh. Oops. Officials are working to restore a lake northeast of the Twin Cities after a mechanical issue caused nearly all of the water to drain. Alice Lake in Willem O'Brien State Park is typically 9 feet deep and stretches 26 acres, according to the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources. However, recent rains caused the water level to rise and flow over into the St. Croix River. The department said staff were working to drain some of the excess water from the lake, but an issue with its water control structure caused it to drain almost completely. Due to a mechanical issue, the control structure valve is stuck open, which has caused the lake to drain to much lower levels. I don't understand why. What do we care? So there was a mechanical issue. No offense. Who did that? I sent you a video on Messenger about Minnesota fucking up an entire lake. They like again, a lake overflowed. They tried to correct it. They fucked it up a little. Like I don't think it's quite the same as say bathing in a lake. Like I guess I don't know. Damn it, I lost my white privilege card. I had one in my wallet and it must have fallen out. All I have now is my race card. Yes, they actually Yes, they are actual cards. I carry and use for humor from time to time. Dude, that's why I wear the These Colors Don't Run shirts. It's not a patriotic thing. I love a lot of things about the idea of America. Having learned how much of them aren't true, I've been very black-pilled on that. But no, like I don't wear these shirts because fuck yeah, America. These colors don't run. Yeah, neither do I. It's a joke. So yes, deport them all back to that shit continent. Ain't welcome here. I'm kind of that opinion. Like if you can't fuck it, like I'm all for you bringing your culture, be proud of who you are, where you're from, the history of your people, whatever. That's fine. But if you can't understand certain things, like the proper use of indoor plumbing, what qualifies as age of consent, like just a couple very basic societal rules. If you can't fit those into your repertoire, then I'm sorry, this is the wrong place for you. It's not okay.
Yeah, sorry, but we've got 8 minutes left, my dear.
Yeah.
I have to pee something fierce, but you can't take me off the screen.
Yeah, I can.
And your leg is kicking. Can we just call it 6 minutes?
You're off the screen.
Oh, you figured it out. You figured out my button.
No,
Perfect.
you don't have a button.
Well,
the button is still fucky. Buttons are fucky all over, and I'll have to see what I can do to fix that. But
okay.
I was explaining to this to you before when you had disconnected. I had learned I don't need to get rid of your button.
Well, that's right.
I just minimize your window, and it automatically closes it off of my screens. So now you can't be on screen even if you want to be, and I can still hear you. So
okay. Well, perfect. I'm gonna run and go pee. You can sit there with your twitchy leg.
Well, my leg is twitching, and now I have a kitten that's demanding attention. And I don't know. This is why I'm getting nervous. I didn't get to finish talking about the Al thing. Al's begging for food again, but he's horking a bunch lately today. I still haven't heard anything from the vet. I'm going to ask Ivy's mom about that. I'll check my emails. But I'm very nervous about him. And now Tegra has been extra cuddly and snuggly the last couple of days. I've been snuggling the crap out of her. I've been giving her all the attention. But there's never enough. And I don't know. I'm a little worried. Pet the cat. I did pet the cat. The cats do. Tegra is not a stationary pet, all right? There's a couple of, I don't know how many different type of cats you guys have ever experienced. I will say, just with my two, Alucard, stationary pet. gets into one specific pet-friendly position, and he transitioned into another over time. But other than that, we kind of stay stationary. We don't really mess with it too much. Tegra is a roving pet. She comes over, pet me, pet me, pet me, pet me, and she walks away and comes back. It's very different. See, because she left the room and now she's back again. All right, come here. Come here, kitten. No, come here. Come on. It's hard to pick you up if you just make it easier for me. I'd pick you up smooth. See, so she's here. She'll run off in a minute. And she'll come back. Alucard will sit right in your lap, and he'll take a good snug. Are you ready to pop back in?
I'm back. Yes,
All right.
thank you.
I don't want to. I can't tell without. Oh, I suppose I actually can tell. I can do it that way. I've learned so much today.
Yay.
But yes, as I was saying to them, if you didn't hear, I'm worried because she's being super snuggly.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
and he's been horking all day. Like I said, horked again. So we're gonna have to see. Saying Caesar, God, leave Al alone. Al's his appetite's come back a little bit, so he's doing a little better. But yeah, like I said, I haven't heard anything. I certainly didn't get any phone calls. I've been looking at my phone this whole time. I certainly didn't get any phone calls from the vet. So I have to check with Ivy's mother and check my email because I think the vet account is in her name. It's just the way it started with all the cats.
So it may have called.
Oh no,
her.
they may have called her. I doubt it.
Yeah.
But if anything, they emailed her and they said if they didn't have anything like serious, they'd email. So if she didn't get called and I didn't get called, then it's not even a kidney failure thing. It's just as they said about his eyes and everything else, pretty much just ye old cat be ye old cat. So
Yeah.
but like I said,
Which is fine.
the hydration seemed to put a lot of life into him, and he got like his appetite back a little bit, and he got his attitude back. The fucking shot helped him move. The blood test was thank you for that. I still had to pay so much for that vet visit. I don't have I got zero qualms. Then like, you begged for money because you can't. Like, yeah, dude, because otherwise I couldn't afford that whole thing. Like, and just so, anyways, but yeah, so we took him in. We're gonna fucking see how it goes, and I don't know. I worry that my kitty is.
As a fourth
I
generation
worry that my kitty's not going to be moving with me. Like, I still haven't figured out where we're going yet, so I got to get that part going. But I'm worried about whether or not he's going to make that trip. I don't know how I handle
Farmer.
Tegra if that happens.
I know
like
our
said,
country
so
is the best farmers.
we'll figure that out. I feel like I kind of have to keep her no matter what because the audience is so attached to her. But like, it's about what's her healthiest option.
Yeah.
They'll be like, "Where's Tag?" And I'll be like, "I don't understand." All right, so this is the Lubu thing. What the fuck is a Lubu?
Okay, Labubu
A Labubu.
are tiny little monster characters that are stuffies, and people pay hundreds of dollars for these stupid stuffies. They come, so you don't even know which stuffy you're getting. The cardboard box has no windows. And
Oh,
then when
fuck,
you
I
open
know
the
about this kind of
cardboard
shit.
box,
So you get-
open the plastic bag, and so you don't know until you open the plastic bag just which character you're
Yeah,
gonna
no, I
get.
think I got a couple of these for my niece.
They're very expensive.
All right, so
And
then never
people- they're
mind.
so
Never mind, because I
expensive
didn't.
that people
The
are
thing I bought was
breaking
cheap
into
at
cars.
Walmart.
People are holding people up for them, stealing them off of people's purses, breaking into cars to take them off people's dashes.
It's a fucking.
People are insuring these things.
It's a fucking mystery box prize.
Yes.
This is ridiculous.
And now people are starting to think that they're like
We're done as a
demonic.
society. Like humanity, it's
Yeah,
fucking
maybe-
over.
probably.
Like why?
Yeah.
Like you're gonna fucking beat. What's in the box? It's a fucking Labubu doll. Like I fucking hate that you did anything over it. Oh, Labubu.
Yeah.
Labubu thief steals $30K worth of merch.
Yeah.
So this
But
is
they're
my
expensive.
shows the burglars taking thousands of dollars worth of merchandise, including popular toy Labubus, from a shop in California. So they just again Fucking California. Again, keep telling me that being super soft on criminals and crime really isn't a problem. It's, we can't keep arresting these people and putting them in prison because, it looks bad for black people. I'm sorry. If you commit crime, I don't care what color you are. You go bye-bye. Like
revolving door. There is no prison time for this sort of stuff. It's a revolving door. And that's why
the
they
whole
keep
problem
doing
with
it.
this in general is the fucking $30K for this. Like, we have overvalued, like, toys. Fucking dolls and stuff. And you know why it is? Because there's too many parents. We did the story about the pacifiers yesterday. Aaron and I were talking about a story with a dude apparently arrested while like approaching children dressed as a baby with a pacifier. And I kept meaning to mention this, and I'm just like, this is part of the problem with like, no, but we're gonna make it socially acceptable that like I can't even, so give me my baba so I can like, oh fucking Jesus. And people say I'm a baby. It's like I get upset. Yeah, I got emotional issues, right? I'm a fucking whiny cunt, absolutely. But
you're not wearing adult diapers and sucking passies in a public park. I think you're okay.
Yeah, I do it in the privacy of my own goddamn home, like a red-blooded American.
As it should be.
See, I had an urge to be like, I just want Digger to be my milkmaid, and then just sit, like thinking it. I'm like, that's disgusting and wrong, and no. And that's where I draw the line, and that's why I don't understand the doers. Where I'm like, I have the split second thinking, and I want to like bathe myself in acid, and you guys will actually go as far as to do it. So I'm like,
to do it. Yes.
Do we need
enjoy
you?
yourself?
Do we need you, or are you another group of 4 men eating beans in under 4 minutes for some sort of stupid record? That's what I'm saying. Like I put them in the same fucking category. I grade on the same curve. All right. So you've already mentioned it, but you're gonna be live tonight. I'm gonna pop in at some point.
An hour and a half.
Because I have to entertain Brian. You and I have a whole bunch of the boys to marathon, and so we're gonna hang out and do stuff like that and things. And then I'll be on your show this evening. I'll be back on the Steel Toe show tomorrow morning, and we will be back here tomorrow afternoon. The big fabulous Friday Fun Day thing happening this Friday, so be sure to tune in for that. We're gonna try, and the Twitter at Johnny_JK. If you have suggestions, message me on Twitter. I'll look into those. If they sound plausible, we'll add them to the Wheel o' Torture. Hot Shots with.
Thank you again to Lab Glass for the pregnancy craving idea.
I actually can put a couple of those together. I could put a couple of those together. Here's the thing. Like, I don't know about the mixing of the two of them together in terms of whether or not be bananas and tuna, just because it gives me an excuse to buy some bananas and some tuna.
Why not?
Who doesn't love a good tuna Sammy? Who doesn't like some bananas in and now I got that peanut butter chocolate spread stuff.
Yes, the banana needs to be bought.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? Because now I can do that. Spread. I could do that on my bagels in the morning, the peanut butter coffee or the peanut butter chocolate spread. And then put banana slices on it.
Bananas.
And
oh my goodness.
Nanners. I am amazing, like, dude, right? I can't wait till we get you on this side of the fence in the same zip code, because I'll do this shit for you all the time. We're going to get fat together. It's amazing. Hooray. And on that note, I'm going to head out of here. And we've been Johnny. You've been an audience. That's Digger. And we love having her.
An hour and a half.
All right.
Bye.
Be good, kids.
Shut up and sleep with me. Come on. Why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it.